Is it working? Whoa! It looks like it's working. All right, Tony's here. What's up, Tony? Hey guys, I kind of hit go live on that setup right away because I was testing to see if the app actually worked. Because if it wasn't working, I was just going to shut it down really fast. Wow. I was having troubles with the YouTube app all day long. I was testing it all day. What's up, Theodore Perez? How's it going, guys? All right, so let me get the stream set up then. Let's see. I want to grab this. Okay. And we'll put it in here. Come on now. Hit save on that. What's up, Joshua? We'll go ahead and monetize this stream. I hit go live on the stream right away, guys, because we are having trouble with the stream during the daytime. And so, now what is this? Hold on. hold on, guys. We're having some complications still. All right, let me go back here. I got to find the latest live stream that was successful and steal all the data for it for the prices. I was trying out some tricks earlier today, and it's got me a really old live stream lined up. Here, this one right here, Gengar Team Up Ends. Let's grab that one. All right. So this should be correct. There it goes. Okay, we'll hit save on that. So this is a Raikou stream. Raikou break. We have Hololive, Volume 2. We have Base Set. We got Triple Beat. Fwee ones. Live Card Shop. We'll hit save on that. Okay, now we'll go ahead and share the stream. Happy Thursday night, everybody. Boy, today was a wild day, huh? I couldn't get the stream running during the daytime stream. It wouldn't work because, I don't know, something wrong with the app, I guess. But it seems to be fixed at this point. And all day long I was testing the app, but it just wouldn't work. And then it was time to go live for the nighttime stream, and I was ready to use Streamlabs to go live. But I tried the YouTube app one more time, and it worked. All right, so we are up, and we are running. Let me get this music playing. All right. Sweet. Let me have a sip of this. Mr. You're late. I'm pissed. Sweet. So, hello, everybody. It's a Thursday night, Friday morning. Show the thumbnail only. Can you back the camera up? Well, what's going on really is these are much closer to the camera than they should be. So let me get these off the table. Yesterday, we were selling bonkers amounts of WEISS Volume 2 Hololive. You guys like that. Toss this over here. The other thing we did yesterday was I put up a ton of these poker slabs. I don't know if that's such a great idea, because there's not a lot of variety then, is there? I mean, there's a lot of different poker cards to consider, but if you're somebody who doesn't want poker cards, then you got nothing else, nothing else to look at. Look at that, I got a cough now. Very interesting. Didn't cough all day. Hold on, let me mute real fast. All right, here we are. It's Friday now. It is Friday now. And I got my little tea bag, my little coffee. I'm sorry, my tea. Oh. Ooh, that's good. Today, we had a crazy windstorm. I thought the house was going to blow away. I mean, I actually reached a point where I thought we were in danger. I thought maybe a tree would blow over or a window would break. Sounded like we were inside of a I don't know, like a wind tunnel. It was so crazy. There were like these extreme weather warnings, and there were no tornado warnings, but yeah, there were tornado sightings in other parts of Missouri. We were on the tip of the storm, and it was really crazy. Here, let me grab some more penny sleeves. We were on the tip of the storm. Somebody else got it real bad. I have no doubt that there may be reportings of a tornado on the news soon. Here we are. It was windy here too. Dude, it was wild. I mean, I think there's going to be branches everywhere on the ground if I go outside. That's my guess. Here we are. Stop acting like poker cards are rare. You get the mail in a deck, so you're dreaming on graded poker cards. What is he talking about? Excuse me. Put this over here. Poker cards aren't even common. There's like a bazillion, bro. Help me get the ice charge blade. I'm gonna go get you the ice charge blade, bro. It is still windy as heck outside. Can we see some real Pokemon card slabs? Yeah, let's ease in some of the other slabs so you guys have more variety. Here's Raikou. So poker slabs are rare. And in particular, if you want the rarest of the rare ones, these blue and yellow ones are more rare than the red and green ones. Not just that, they actually look better. All right, here we are, Sandslash. So like, for example, this yellow Sandslash, this should have a bunch of crap in the background, but it doesn't because it's from the yellow deck. They are rare, they're just not well known. Well, also, what does he think rare means? Does he think it means there's going to be 10 of them? To me, rare is like sub 100, basically. So when all the poker cards are open and done grading, I don't think there's going to be 100 of each of these graded. You know, there might be like 50. There might be, maybe the Charizards will be close to 100, but like for all the decks, probably not. Like red deck, blue deck, green deck, yellow deck. Red deck and green deck might have maybe 100 one day when all of it's opened. Compare that to like modern Charizards. There's gonna be like 5,000 and more of them. I mean, people wanted the Umbreon VMAX alternative art, and the population on it just blew up to like 5,000. And that's just for one grading company. It's not like people only graded with PSA. So the real number is higher than that. So yeah, these are rare. And you can hate on them if you want. I don't really care. I mean, you can hate on them all you want. I'm still going to buy them. I got this one. I got this one for me for $7.50. So I don't need you to tell me, you know, what to collect and what's rare and what's not. I'm pretty good at this. I think I'm a little bit better at it than the average person. I got my silver deck Umbreon. It's crazy just the blue deck is rare. Well, you know, I would say red and green are rare. Yeah, red and green deck are rare. It's just that blue deck gets even more rare, you know, so that's what's interesting about it. What's your opinion on Moonbreon? I have one, not sure. Should I sell or keep? He's such a well-known Pokemon. He's probably at his peak for now. You know, he's driven up as high as he's going to go for a while. Happy birthday to your son, Venomous. You want to talk about rarity? I mean, you could argue no Pokemon card is rare. You could argue it's all cardboard, and there's like a billion of them out there. So, yeah, you can cry about people wanting something until you're blue in the face, I guess. We are. I don't like what you collect. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. You collect what? That's not the thing that I think that you should collect. I'm pissed. You shall collect the thing that I tell you to collect. Stop telling people that something is rare. It's rare if I say so. Arthur Bricker says to pay off my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Mr. Arthur. Here we are. I mean, the data will tell us what's rare. And I've never used the Beckett lookup thingamabobby, but maybe one of you guys could jump on the Beckett website and look up the population for the poker sets and give us an idea of the rarity on blue and yellow. I don't know, Charizard's a great example. Charizard's one that people will want. So look up the population for blue deck, yellow deck, Charizard, and get back with us. Okay, so Mr. Arthur, I need to learn to use their website. I tried to use their population lookup tool. It wouldn't look up yellow deck for me. It's like what are these poker decks even called? Mistress, the silver deck Espeon rare. Yeah, so silver deck will be less rare than the 1996 cards. These 1996 ones seem to be harder to come by sealed. They cost a lot more when they're sealed. And the silver deck, even though it's still pretty expensive, it's not quite as rare. It's not quite as expensive as these. So silver deck, I'm expecting it to be less rare, but still pretty rare. Because that's basically the second set that they released. Arthur Bricker. You're probably going to see more of those available, though. Here we are. He had an Ivysaur from January. All right, let me go get it. Silver Deck's going to be popular, though. It's got Lugia and Umbreon. Here we are. Oh, lovely. I like this. Crystal Guardians. Beautiful, man. I don't like it. You have to like what I like. All right. There we go. Lovely. These are modern cards. Yeah, these are vintage. These are really vintage. These came out before the English cards came out. Is he still talking? I can't even see him. Let me go to live chat. Yeah, I got no clue. They aren't even real Pokemon cards. I might sound ignorant. Chris, you are ignorant. All these Pokemon cards you see, these Japanese cards, you know who sells them? Real Pokemon card shops in Japan do. Like, what is a Pokemon card? Well, it's a card with the Pokemon on it. This is authentic Nintendo product. When you open it up, it's got an authentic Nintendo seal. It's like saying, you know, yeah, it's like saying the Topps cards aren't Nintendo product, but they are. Topps purchased the rights to print Topps, or print Pokemon. Or like WotC era Pokemon cards aren't Pokemon cards because they were printed by Wizards of the Coast. Of course they're Pokemon cards, but Nintendo allowed Wizard of the Coast to print them. I don't like collecting Charizards. I don't like Metagross. Doesn't mean your likes are less or more valid. You can't even play the game with them. You can't even play the game with them. Well, you can play poker with them. That's true, right? They're not even Pokemon. They're fake. That's why Beckett, BGS, you know, authenticates them. What? Wow, you can't even find a sold listing of a BGS 10 Charizard. I'll tell you why. It's because everyone holds them. Oh, there's that cough, man. Wow, I didn't cough all day. I did not cough all day. Crazy. Let's see what you guys are saying. It's COVID. I don't like it. So here's one that just recently sold. So this is a red poker set. Went for $465. That's an auction. Here he is with 3 9.5s in the subgrade. Lovely card. Look how cool that looks, man. Boy, if I had seen that, I might have bid on it. It's hard for me to keep track of everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, wonderful card set. Wonderful, wonderful card set. That was an auction. Auction tends to go... Here's the problem with putting a card like that in auction, I'll tell you. It's because nobody's looking for it. You shouldn't auction items where nobody's using that keyword. So nobody's searching Poker Charizard. That's very rare for people because people don't know about it, right? And that's what makes him a good card to look into. Because when other people don't know about a card, it tends to be underpriced. That tends to be when the price is low because people aren't aware of it. So I think there's a single 10 for sale. This is right. So there's a single 10 for sale. It's a BGS pristine, not a black label. He wants $3,000 for it. Crazy. Now just imagine you get one of these 9.5s and it flips into a PSA 10. I bet you could ask, I don't know, about $1,000 for it. So, mister, you bought a pack of poker cards in 96, or you bought singles? I just never knew Pokemon poker cards were a thing. Not back in 96. I put, I don't know, probably like $20,000 to $30,000 into the poker sets because I've been buying all of them. So I bought huge amounts of it. Let me go grab some. Love the poker cards. I have this little box I keep nearby. I don't know where the rest of them are. All right. Here we are. Look at this. Looks a little bit like this. Now, this is a red deck. Oh, what's this? Nintendo. Okay, it's got the Nintendo logo all over it. I don't know specifically which company printed it, but printed in Japan, see Nintendo. It's a Nintendo product, dude. It's not like Pokemon only has to print one type of card game. Pokemon can do anything they want with their brand. They made all kinds of toys with their brand, right? There were coins. There was all kinds of weird stuff. There we are. We got more stuff, though. Look at this. Okay, so that's a green deck. Ooh, that's a yellow deck. Is this open? Oh, that's an open yellow deck. Cool. Let's take a quick look. That's not even real. Ah, so I must have taken the Charizard out of here. See how it goes 3, 5? No more Charizard in this deck. But I'm keeping it to the side to grade later. So, how much for the deck? For the red deck? It's like $1,000. So did you get a deck? Oh, I got tons of them. I love them. Such a gradable thing. I bought them saying that one day PSA would grade them, because when I was buying them, PSA was not grading them. And I was like, you guys are gonna have to buy them at a much higher price. See, I was telling people about this like well over a year ago, I think. The red deck. Any more of those? Here's a green deck. Red deck. Green deck. Oh, yeah, see that? The blue and the yellow deck are rare, dude. I don't even think I had a lot of them. But I know I've got more of these somewhere. I just don't know. We moved, so I don't know where they all went. Yeah, I don't know where they all went. These are just some. You should have told me earlier. I would have been into it. Well, I was talking about poker sets earlier. Like I said, I've been talking about them for like over a year. I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Oh man, these coughs, man, I'm dying. The trip. Yeah, I got more somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, here's some. Oh, I got a ton over here. Well, anyways, I had some out of their sleeves already. So I sent off some of the best ones to grade, the blue and the yellow deck. All right, here we are. They're like $200 on eBay for a deck. That's not what I've found. Let's see. I don't think you know what you're talking about when it comes to these decks. You're probably talking about open ones. Yeah, so like this one right here. $245 seems cheap, right? Until you realize, look at it. Look at the box. See how beat up it is? And then see these? These are in garbage condition. Right here, there are scratches and dirt. So yeah, if you want to go buy a bunch of, fours off the market, you can do that. Then you're out $245. So You don't have any money left over to buy a good one. Yeah, here's another one. Look at this. Awful condition. They're from, again, they're from a long time ago. See how they're almost brown? Yeah. Those are, I mean, they're nice. If you just want to put them in a folder, nothing wrong with that. I'm chasing after 10s. Close this. I don't even know if there is a sealed deck for sale. Yeah, so I don't even think there is a sealed deck of blue for sale. That's how rare it is. I don't see one. There might be one that I don't see. Let me try yellow. There's a yellow deck for... So there's a sealed yellow deck. Here it is for 1,200. All right. So first you would be buying that. Then you would have to pay to grade each of those. And then you know what? You might not get as lucky as me. Yours won't come back 9.5. Yours might come back 9 or 8. Because one of the big problem with the poker cards is they're always off center. They're always off center. I've opened tons of these. They're off center like constantly. Yep. It looks like that's the only sealed yellow deck on the market if I'm not mistaken. So that's it. Blue deck, yellow deck. Good stuff. These are 9.5s. Very solid. All right, let's get to the list. Mr. Thim says 6 Fortnite. Wait, what? 17 minutes ago? You got it, man. Mr. Thim. Sounded like a message from yesterday. So, yeah, the fact that these came back 9.5s is very good. Because the poker cards, they're pretty hard to get 10s on. They got print lines. They got ink blots. They got terrible centering. All kinds of problems. Do PSA grade these poker decks? Yes, PSA has finally started grading them. Unfortunately, I sent this out about half a year ago. It just returned, and now PSA is grading them. I almost wish I'd waited, because I feel like when they're in the PSA slab, people are going to think they're more real or something, and that's stupid. That's the PSA fanboyism, the PSA consumerism loyalty. That's what that is. So, but yeah, they're just as real in the BGS Beckett slab, the same product. And now, none of these have been tested for cross-grading. So, some of these presumably will cross-grade into 10s. Not all of them, but, you know, probably some of them. And we got some great returns. Some Lugias, Blastoise. Blue deck Blastoise. You don't think this will be a chase card for somebody? For somebody who collects Blastoise, this is a chase card. Blue deck, Gengar. This crazy, dude. I got 9.5 on this. Never seen this before. This is Surfing Pikachu. Wow. All I've seen of that Surfing Pikachu, I've seen one for sale on the internet. He wants $100,000 for it. I think, or was it 20,000? No, it was 100,000, wasn't it? Was it 100,000 or was it 10,000? I can't remember. Anyways, here's this. Whoa. Here's some black labels. Yellow deck black label Sandshrew. There's those Charizards, man. These are so good. Because they don't come out of every deck. If we open a deck together right now, there's a good chance no Charizard in that deck. If we open a deck together right now, very good chance no Charizard. It is more likely that there's not a Charizard than there is one. Are these for sale? Well, I'm keeping a couple because I collect them too. Also, I want to try to cross-grade some of these 9.5s, right? So, the black label ones might go up for sale. I know you guys are real addicted to those black labels, and I'm not as addicted, and I might sell them to raise some funds to do something else. Here we are. But, you know, grading all these was crazy expensive. Nothing about it was cheap. It was like, it's like almost $3,000 to grade all these. So first I had to spend all the money on the decks. Then I had to spend all that money grading them. So just to break even, I gotta sell some stuff. What did you learn about these poker cards tonight? If you buy them from eBay, they've been peed on. Maybe peed on. Maybe. Let me have a cough. One of the problems you get with the Japanese sellers is they will actually say that the deck is new, and then when you buy it, it's unsealed. So they've already checked for the Charizard. So I've just kind of learned that that's how it goes. Okay, so they will show you a picture of a sealed one, and then they will send you an open one, and they'll be like, oh, sorry, I was using someone else's picture. And so it is tricky to get exactly what you want. Also, if a deck is open, if they show you a picture of an open deck, 100% they already removed the Charizard. There's never a Charizard in one of those. They're either somebody else has already bought it, or they removed it themselves. These Japanese card shops, they're wise. They're wise to these prices. They get it. They know that Charizard goes for a lot. So when they run into a Charizard, they keep him, and then they sell you the rest of it. So, and if they have multiple poker decks, they can replace the Charizard card with a different card. So, open one. Well, I got a lot of content of me opening poker decks. You just have to go back on my channel looking for it. Yeah, we opened a ton of them. Here we are. But yeah, they're real expensive sealed. And then when you open your sealed poker deck up, here's the problem. If you get an off-center poker deck, there's a very good chance the entire deck is off-center. So you just bought a whole deck of bad grades for a very high price. So that is the problem with them. So it is a gamble. And these cards on the table are not a gamble, but they're, you know, kind of pricey. So it's a trade-off. Do you gamble on a good deck, or do you just go directly buy the card you want? You know what I mean? Here we are. The card you want might not even be in the deck. And then the deck might be a bad deck. Or the Japanese seller didn't really tell the truth about it. Actually, I have a suspicion that they opened them and then resealed them. I saw one where the, I think I recently, oh, that's the Black Knight. Oh, very cool. All right, I know this is one of the most popular cards in the set. There we go. Look at that. I'm pissed. You're pulling the Black Knight from the Fortnite series. So cool, man. All right, Mr. Hathim. That should be graded, right? I'll go ahead and clip that for you. All right. No banana. That's right. No banana yet. Okay. Would you say it's better to just invest in slabs? Well, you guys have watched me. Well, some of you guys have watched me for a long time. What do you see me do with my money more than anything else? I just buy slabs. That's it. Whenever you hear about me, oh, I spent my money here, I spent my money there, 99% of the time, I'm just buying a slab. On a rare occasion, I open a booster pack. But I always record it for my YouTube channel. It's really just for the YouTube channel. So I do it for the algorithm. I do it so that I get some views, meet some new people. They go, ooh, that's cool. If I get lucky, it's a good pack. But a lot of the times, you don't get lucky. Luck is against you when it comes to opening packs. So, yeah, I mean, I do just buy slabs. This slab I just bought out here. Mewtwo box topper. Nice. Do you have a distributor? I applied for a distributor in my state of Missouri. I applied for 2 of them, and they both turned me down because I was a live streamer. They're like, you need a brick and mortar shop. And I did that over a year ago, I think. So I might try again and just tell them I've been in business for like 4 years. I don't know. Let's see. I need a box. They said, no, 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 you can't join our exclusive little club because you do e-commerce. Even though it's 10 times smarter than the way things are done now. Dude, e-commerce is the future. Yeah, I got rejected. So if you think I'm sitting back here charging like this unbelievable price on cards, making tons of money, it's not quite like that. I was looking at Southern Hobby. They do e-commerce, just not right now. Yeah, Southern Hobby, that's the group, that's one of the places I applied at. I don't remember the name of the other one. There's 2 in Missouri, and they told me no. So, let's see. I should try again. I should. I think if they see I'm still in business each year. So, do you go to LGS? I have WEISS. All right, well, this is going to say Hathim on it. Hathim. I have my methods. I have a few. Looking at now, I'll give you my list. We are? Yeah, usually what I do is I make, and eventually I make a relationship with an LGS, and they say, all right, well, I'll let you buy up a chunk of product with me, and so I'll give you a little bit of a better price than eBay. But the thing is, they never give you that much better of a price. That's the truth. Because they know that if I don't get a good price with them, I'm stuck, you know, buying it from the secondhand market, wherever it is I buy it. And then there's there's plenty of product that I can't buy from an LGS anyways. Talking stuff like this Hololive. This is a Japanese product. There's no distributor that I know of that gives you that directly from the distributor. All right, cool. Mr. Them, I'll put you over here now. Because they want you to keep coming to them if they give you the low. Mine is rip. All right, so we got too many poker cards and it's making me pissed. Look, here's a good one. Snivy from the black and white deck. Now, black and white deck is a cheaper deck, but that's a 9.5, already graded. That's a very good price. I mean, you guys know how much it costs to grade with Beckett, right? And this is a 9.5. Most of the price of that's just the cost of the grade. Very solid price. Here's a blue poker set Metapod. $50. Buy this, play around with it, see if you like it. If you don't like it, sell it for $50 on eBay. And, or $40. Maybe you lose $10, but hold in your hand, you know, find out if you like it. You will actually, so you know, it's kind of a silly thing. But if you're skeptical about it, try holding one. All right, let's see. Let's see. We have OSM slab break. Yes, the slab break for the Raikou. Do you rip packs to grade and sell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I do what? Do I rip packs to grade and sell? So, I mostly the way I get the cards is I look for something bizarre, like Topps cards. A lot of my returns have been Topps cards. Have you noticed that? The poker set. A lot of returns have been the poker set. So you'll notice that my returns generally are not what you guys are opening. They're generally just some weird thing that I'm pursuing. I got some of those sticker packs back of Merlin. So the most recent submission I've done, it's going to cost me nearly $4,000. My most recent submission, it's a PSA submission, and it's going to be a booster pack submission. So when it comes back, it's going to be a lot of cool booster pack stuff. And you guys are going to really like it when it comes back, because what it has in it, it's got Nintendo Topps booster packs from 1989, but then also the Series 2 booster packs that are extremely rare. So I'm really curious to see what those grade. Your stream keeps refreshing. Yeah? Well, it's not my fault. We didn't want anything to do with them. You didn't write the card. I know. I was just counting the spots, I believe, right? OSM. All right, here we are. I'd coon for the vintage. It's good for me. There we go. Thank you, OSM. Jacob Music. Hey, man. Thanks for the late stream, question mark. Can I get 6 Scarlet Violet? Scarlet Violet. You got it, man. The late stream, question mark? Okay, here we are. And 1 custom booster, all the free ones I can get. Haha, have a good night, bud. Did you just call me bud? I'm getting pissed. All right. Talk about Trump being indicted. Yeah, Trump did like hush money with a porn star, and I think he mixed that with campaign funds or something like that, and now they are trying to prosecute him. I think that the problem is you cannot separate people just wanting the rule of law applied to him away from political prosecution, because he's running for president, so it benefits them to try to make him look like a criminal, try to lock him away. So this is a case where the Democrats should have probably just said, well, let's prosecute him after the elections. You know, something like that. I don't know. But so now the Republicans are going to spin it as a political prosecution, and I think it will energize his base and not the Democrats. So, yeah, Democrats, aren't they the group of, like, free love and all that kind of stuff? Oh, no, he had sex with the porn star. 1 custom booster. Whoa! Like I said in another stream, I don't give an F that Bill Clinton was getting a blowjob. I don't care that Donald Trump had sex with the porn star and he was embarrassed and didn't want anyone to know. I don't care about these things. Why can't we just focus on who's going to be the best leader? Who's going to be the best leader? That's all that really matters. If Bill Clinton's a better leader, he can have all the blowjobs. I don't care if he has blowjobs. Back in the 90s, that was a huge scandal. Excuse me. That was a huge scandal back in the 90s. I don't care now. It's like so stupid to look back on it. It's like we were like, oh, you got some TCC grades. So Jacob Music, you got some free grades here. All right. That's going back in. So we have this in the live customs so that you can get some cards graded very cheaply. Mr. Bill Clinton can have all the blowjobs, and whoever the next president is, he can have all the sex with all the porn stars. I don't care. I'm a full-grown adult and realize only overly religious people and petty people really care about this stuff. But I don't think the politicians who are indicting him really care either. I don't see them as like these pious sort of like anti-sexual types. I have a theory that politicians are more sexual than usual. Okay, that's my suspicion. And so the real reason they're doing it is because they're hoping to score political points. They're hoping to damage him. That is the goal of it. So I do kind of lean toward the best explanation that it is a sort of a political prosecution. But Donald Trump made it possible for them to do this by breaking the law and using hush money to tell Stormy Daniels not to let everyone know he was having sex with the porn star. So it's interesting, but the whole point is he wouldn't have done that if no one cared. But everyone does care because, oh no, you can't have sex with people. Oh, you degenerate. Here we go. He's been indicted over 30 counts. Stormy way hotter than Monica Lewinsky. They should have gone after Biden's dumb butt. All right, here we go. What we got? We got Satodal. Here's Spidops. Here we are. That's nice, man. That's an alternative art. Jacob Music. Smoliv. Oinkaloni. Trump is hotter than the porn star. What's wrong with the little hush money? Live is acting up. Hit that refresh button. Tell me if it works. If it doesn't work, I can refresh. The Clintons on Obama should be jailed, and Biden should have been jailed already. Mr. for President. President of Pokistan. Guacamole. She's just mad he makes more money. Who's mad? And Klaus. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing, because I think, isn't the problem that he, like, used campaign funds to give her the hush money? But he's kind of a rich guy. I don't think he had to do that. So it's kind of just like a misstep on his side. Stream is jump lagging. All right, I'm going to hit refresh. If the stream crashes, it's your fault. Are you ready? Here, we're still here. Okay, we're still here. Jacob Music. Mr. Jacob. Have a good night. I'm a bag. Okay, Jacob. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, my computer's fine. Stream was fine for me, says Jordan. Trump is good content. Yeah, that's true. Cannot deny that. We're all talking about him again. Trump, you silly Bill. He's just having some oinky sex with Stormy Daniels. I hate him. Put him in the stockades. 4.23. I hate Donald Trump. Stream issues, mister. Joe Biden has been in government for 45 years and hasn't done a darn thing for this country. There we go. Well, Joe Biden, he's been in the country for 45 years. He's cutting in and out. Never mind. Back to cutting in and out again. Am I? Pause this. Let's open this. Let's open this. Do. Test. Blah, 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 blah. Joe Biden. I hate Donald Trump. Joe Biden. I'm not cutting in and out on my own stream at all. So I don't, maybe it's on your side, guys. Weird. Andrew Hyatt, spotting the Raikou break. Mr. Andrew. Trump! Stream is good for me. NATO was attacked by Russia with the sonic missile. NATO was? I didn't hear that. NATO news. Turkey approves Finland NATO membership. I didn't see that. My biggest problem with Donald Trump is he's a million years old, just like Joe Biden. One slime, two-dimensional. I don't like Ron DeSantis, though, believe it or not. I think Ron DeSantis is very boring. Two-dimensional phase. I really don't like Joe Biden, and I don't know who the Democrats are offering other than Joe Biden. Here we are. I'm sure whoever it is, their main goal will be identity politics and socialism, so I'm sure I'll hate them. All right, here we are. Octavio. How many spots left in the cheap slab break? 3 spots. We got something called the cheap slab break. It's $5 to get in there. It's not even on the menu. It's just, you got to see, obviously, AOC. Wow. He was a heckler. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Cold. How can I access your channel? What's up, Lenny? What do you mean access it? You mean open cards? It's real simple. We've been doing this 4 years. You jump to the description, you'll see the prices there. And then you also see PayPal and Zelle. Just use those to pay. Then I go through my PayPal, my Zelle, and shout your name out. Okay, Octavio. Did we get your own box? Yeah, we did. Do, 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 do. That's Mr. That's the link. What? Ooh, look at tongue. Do, 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 do. Chocolate chip. Now, let's talk about those Nashville shooting victims. Here's Ghastly. Man, I don't even like him. I'm pissed. Oscar Diaz says 2 new Hololives. Who's pissed? Sound off if you're pissed, let me know. To Pixar. Okay, to Pixar. I guess I'm not following. I can't find the place where you have card for sale. In the description. The description of the live stream. I'm about to get pissed. My wife promises she'll buy me a slab for Christmas. If Mayo was attacked, everyone would be talking about it. Mayo? Okay, Oscar also wants 10 of the new Scarlet Violets. Heck yeah, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. I'm pissed. Joe Biden only cares about his chocolate chip. How much for Gengar Poker Slab? Oh, the one that I was showing off, the yellow one? Well, I kind of want to just hold that. Mustard attacked Mayo all over the news. I'm sending the link to Mr. through Discord. I like to eat mayo on my sandwiches. What about you guys? You know, it's really weird. My wife doesn't like mayo on sandwiches. She's crazy. There we go. There we go. You reporting all this to the IRS? Absolutely. I have an accountant, a tax guy, and I pay taxes every month because that's how many transactions we do. We do so much volume that I have to pay taxes every month. And they take a lot of money out of my account for that. I think I pay $400 for the accountant every month. And the tax guy I pay once a year, and I don't ever remember how much he costs. But he files all my taxes for me. No, I just hide all this from the IRS and they never noticed. What? There we are. So this is your second hustle or main. This is my only hustle, man. I'm hustling. But this is my second YouTube channel. I have a bigger YouTube channel I used to work on called TheCardconomist. I used to work over there on that. Here we are. I'm basically an online card shop. That's what this is. And the card shop is open when I'm live. It's a new idea. We've been doing this for 4 years now. This is one of the oldest ones. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of giveaways. We drill expensive Pokemon slabs. piss people off with that. And we have a really cool base set box break coming up. If you want to throw all your money away at base set. Armorage. Ooh. Mad props, mister. You're my hero. Your hero? Aw, thanks, man. Annihilate. We ban ran, don't forget. Boy, I thought the house was going to blow away today. It was so windy. Sounded like we were inside of train tracks or something. It was kind of scary. I've lived out here in Missouri my whole life. I've never been, like, nervous from, like, the winds and the tornadoes. I got nervous today. It was so bad. I thought maybe the windows would break. The windows started getting hit by a bunch of branches, actually. Oh, we could probably see. You guys want to see? I'm curious. All right, hold on. I'm curious. I believe there's a light we can turn on. Is there? Did it break? Oh, maybe the light broke. Oh, no, turn it on and off. All right, hold on. Boy, it was so loud, it was unbelievable. Oh. Yeah, look at this. Sticks all over my deck from this giant tree here. Whoa. Look at all this. You can see like a stick hanging there. Yeah, we were getting wrecked, man. Beautiful out here. It's really warm, actually. It's not normal to be this warm. This crap in the yard. Crazy. Yeah, look at all these sticks, man. These were all hitting the window and all. I thought they were going to break. I was thinking one big branch, that's all it would take. That tree's got big enough branches to break the window. All right. I was curious what that would look like. I didn't go outside yet. What if the tree falls? That'd be bad. Hopefully your cards are shipped out if that happens. Hopefully the roof holds it. All right, Oscar Diaz. This tornado season is supposed to be extremely bad. Yeah, why's that? Oh man, this box is gonna fill up from this, isn't it? Good field trip. That's right, we were on a field trip. Lunchables time. That's a sticky deck. Yeah, it was pretty sticky. Was that Rainbow Pikachu? Maybe. 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 Something to do with the weather patterns. Let me see. Not saying anything like that. Worst state for tornadoes. Let's see. Tornadoes. Mississippi, Texas, and Alabama are the worst states for tornadoes, huh? Oh, here it is. Number 1, Mississippi. Number 2, Texas, Alabama, Minnesota, Florida. Really? Florida's number 5. Kansas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Georgia, Iowa, and Colorado. You mean Missouri doesn't even hit the list? Look at this. Okay, the worst states are these guys here, and this guy, and then these here, this guy, and this guy. I guess that's me right in the middle, just avoiding it. That's funny. I don't know about that, man. There we go. Maybe that's why test scores are lower in the South. They get too many tornadoes. I'm just teasing you guys. Here's Cloister. Ooh, Blue Deck Cloister. I'm in Alabama. Woo! I'm going to move to that place in Alabama where all the scientific rockets get made, right? Isn't that like a wealthy area in Alabama? I'm moving to Alabama. Everyone puts a bad name on Alabama. I don't like it. That's not fair, man. You always hear people being, they're always making fun of like some state, and I think the state that gets beat up the most is definitely Alabama, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Kentucky. Naders are cool to look at. You guys talk about Trump indictment. Joseph Adelizi, one for the slab break. You got it. Trump! New blister pack for Scarlet and Violet with an Arcanine promo. Nice. Save us, Trump! West Virginia. Alabama football. He said Texas sucks big ass. I've never wanted to move to Texas. I don't know why. I could not tell you. Texas has never made me go, I'm going to move to Texas. It's interesting because people in Texas are always very braggadocious about Texas. They're like, yeah, Texas is the best. Okay, let's check ZELLE. So, our PSA order is shipped. We have Zachary Stexkowski, express grade my fossil Articuno. Okay. So, Zachary Stexkowski. Ugly state scenery-wise, they just love their culture. Everything's bigger in Texas. Two Sun and Moon base, one for slab break, 50 towards my SLAB-AWAY. Okay. Wisconsin is also made fun of. Missouri practicing the 5Ds. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. That's right. To stay away from those tornadoes. Well, Missouri occasionally gets a pretty bad tornado, though. But I guess ours is not as bad as those other states. Tornado. Tornado is like being struck by lightning. It's really unfair. A bunch of people already died this year from tornadoes, right? Just recently. Stexkowski. I couldn't fit the whole word on the... It didn't fit. All right. John's probably going to get your name wrong, okay? Two Sun and Moon base. What in tarnation? Welcome to the South, y'all. I posted the link to NATO. None of my DMs, though. I love this song. Why is PayPal making me do a security thing? God, PayPal's so annoying, dude. All right, so we'll jump back over here. He needs two Sun and Moon base, one for the slab break. Probably that old accidental attack that was actually the Ukraine. Yeah, that is from a while ago. Damn, dude, that's a lot of letters in your name. All right, hold on. So I'm like trying to answer another message while I'm doing this. I should be focusing on one thing at a time. Zachary, 50 toward his SLAB-AWAY. All right, Zachary. Mr. Zach, let's see. $525 minus 50 is $475. Okay, that's updated. Thank you very much. And move this over here. There we go. We got your spot. Okay, so now we just open these. Sweet. Like the stream, you weenies. Sneep. If we don't reach 100 likes, Donald Trump wins the elections. 100 likes or Donald Trump becomes your president. Here you go. Tauros. Morning, mister. Happy Friday. How are you? How many spots left in the slab break? How many spots left in the slab break? Not too many. Don't like. Now I'm downvoting. No, don't downvote, please. That is bad. I want Trump to be president. Here we are. All right. Ooh, Tauros. Mr. Zachary. Trump. Trump will win by a landslide. That's what he said in the last election, man. Then those mail-in votes started getting counted at like 3 a.m. I declare myself the winner. Stop the count. Remember that? Ooh, that fancy gym leaders card. That is fancy. Victor Nieves. Nieves? One hidden fate? You can't. You left a hollow. Mister, there was a hollow. What? What you mean? Oh. Oh. Yes. Well, that was all on purpose. Here we go. I was just testing to make sure you guys were watching. All right, here we are. All right. Victor, one hidden face. Stop the count! I declare myself the winner! 100 likes or Sleepy Joe stays president. That's right. If we don't reach 100 likes, Joe Biden wins the next election. All right, two-dimensional phase. People just opening this dimensional phase, huh? Stop the count! Versus Joe Exotic for president. That's too funny. You trying to out all the liberals so you can mute us all. Oh, Brian, that sounds like an admission of guilt. I'm just teasing you, man. All right, here we are. All right. The attack happened on March 12th. Russia needed a hypersonic missile. Oh, Pokemon Center Lady. Moltres, boom. Libertarianism. I think I know what would happen if Donald Trump won. He would go over to Ukraine and say, give up. That's what he'd say. He'd say, give up, probably. He'd be like, we're done supporting you. Give up. And then he'd tell Putin, I'm making Ukraine give up. You give up, too. And then it would probably end. That's probably what he would do. When are you taking Doge? You want me to add Doge to the channel? NATO link sent to Discord. You guys remember when Biden fell asleep at the Nature Conference? Holy mommy. Here's Mireille Mikagura. Man, I need to know all the sexy girl sets and have those on the menu, because apparently that's what you guys buy. You guys buy a lot of girl stuff. Okay, that's Victor Nieves. Nieves? Nieves? I don't know how to say it. Trump says Ukraine is one of the most corrupt countries and is not comfortable giving them so much cash. Well, yeah, it made the news, didn't it? That people were getting kicked out of the like presidential cabinet or something in Ukraine because they were taking the U.S. billions of dollars and spending it on themselves. So they were spending it in an illegal way, like buying property and stuff. So they got kicked out of their own party for that. That was in the news. So that's a real story. Let me look it up. Ukrainian officials resign corruption. Here's BBC News. Big black cock news. Top Ukrainian officials quit in anti-corruption drive. Several senior Ukrainian officials have resigned as President Vladimir Zelensky, oh, come on, dude, I get a pop-up, begins a shakeup of personnel across his government. Here it is. Authorities see bribery claims, officials buying foods, living lavishly. He's banned the officials of leaving the country. Buying several expensive sport cars, is that right? Da-da. Where do they get the money for this, you know? He took a bribe over $350,000 over the supply of electricity generators. He's denied the charges. Well, now, this isn't what I read. I read that they were actually misusing American funds. All right, well, anyways, I won't spend all day on it because we need to open some Pokemons. I mean, how can you not misuse funds when you're receiving billions of dollars? Now, I don't think it's a straight $1 billion of cash, but you're receiving some cash. So the United States government just hands you a big wad of cash, and you're looking at it. You don't think you'd be tempted to buy a Lambo or something? You'd be like, I'm getting myself a Lambo because we got money, man. You're not going to spend every dollar of that on the war because the United States is going to give you more cash if you tell them. You're going to be like, oh no, we're losing. Quick. Eric J. Lopez, I have a bag, one Super Mario snipe. It's me, Mario. Corruption. Here we are, Super Mario. These are printed by the Panini Company, well known for their sports cards. Let's see what we got. As you know, when the United States takes $40 billion of your money and hands it to countries that are well known for corruption, they don't use it for corruption anymore. They say, you know what? We're going to take the narrow, straight path and do good with that money. Everyone knows this. Ooh, oh. Oh, you got dry bones. So nice. They have Ukraine 100 billion. Yeah, so what I understand is we don't just give them straight cash. We give them like stuff. Humanitarian aid. We give them military equipment. And then we do give them some cash, actually. And it's like, I don't know. Your neighbor needed help. You gave him like $1 gazillion. You think he's only going to spend it on the things he needs? He's probably going to spend it on like... He's going to send a little bit of it to the Swiss bank in his family's name, right? He's like, you know, if this war fails, I want to make sure I'm comfortable. So when I run away to Switzerland, I have a couple million or billion or whatever in there. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. That's what a lot of people would probably do. Okay, Eric J. Lopez. I'd buy some drugs with it. You could afford more than a couple drugs if you're being handed $40 billion by the U.S. government. Yeah, I mean, if $1 million out of $40 billion suddenly disappeared, who would even know? Who's keeping track? Who's the accountant? The accountant signing in. All right, guys, let me show you exactly what we did with the money. Trust me, this is exactly how we spent it. I would go straight to a strip club and then casino, put the rest in one bet. Sounds like the actions of a man that is out for himself and not his country he is supposed to run. Can we see the list? What's up, Long Donovan? All right, let's see what we got. The sub list, 1 spot left. Primal Clash, less than half the box left. Primal Clash box break, guys. You're going to miss it. Box break, base set. Here it is. That's filling up a little bit. Base set sub list. This gives you a 1 in 34 odds of pulling a base set booster pack. The large Gyarados. So the large for the first edition PSA 10 Gyarados. All right, there you are. Those are the lists. We are also near the end of this Raikou break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tempted to, once we fill up the 20 spots, I could hand out a 21st spot, a free one. What do you guys think? Would you be down for that? Would you be down for that, or would you hate it? You'd be like, oh, I don't like that. OSM says, pay off my SLAB-AWAY. Ooh, okay, let's see. Mr. OSM. OSM. He's got Misty. Very good, I'll go get it. Nah, everyone would be pissed. 40 bill, 4% of a trillion, only if I get it. I'm pissed. All right. What's one more spot, you know? Here we are. OSM. Ooh, wow, dude. You did well. Look at this card, guys. Misty Lorelei. Beautiful card. Okay. Put that away. Now he says he gonna take the Snivy Ace card. How did he even manage to stay on the table for that long? He's such a good card. Very nice. Most of the cost of the card is just the cost of grading it. Boy, I'm really fighting back the urge to cough. Itchy, itchy throat. Didn't cough all day long. Now I'm in this room talking. Could be the talking. What if it's just the talking, guys? Let me have this cough drop. This is going to help. All right. International shipping. You should have my shipping info. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. What kind of, how heavy is this? Let's see. How many slabs you got there, OSM? Okay, I can say right away that's going to be the $40 shipping. Stop coughing. Could it be the room? I don't think it is. I wonder if it's just talking. My vocal cords could be going bad after 4 years of screaming in the microphone. It's in your head, mister. In my head. Zombie. Let me refresh my software here. This down a little bit. Is PSA quick if it's just one card? No. They're quick if you pay them to be quick. My second PSA submission finally got there. Give me those 10s. They're going to give you 9s. Leave hollows on the table. Now, did you send in for $20 shipping or $40 shipping? And how many slabs do you got? Very unlikely for Moonbrown to go up in price. Sure, I agree, actually. You're from Canada. Oh, Canada. Never seen Mr. Drink Water while streaming. I have tea right next to me. 20 shipping, just 2 slabs. I ordered a Fortnite pack. Okay, hold on. So to actually to be able to get that, this has to be under a certain weight. So you're saying drop these. And you're saying it's 2 slabs, so then it's these 2 that you just ordered. Oh, that's very close. That's still very close. All right, let's go get that Fortnite pack. One of the problems is those damn Beckett slabs they're real heavy. They're like bigger than a regular slab. And when you're dealing with 8 ounces, ounces are really small measurements of weight. So Fortnite Snipe, this lag is crazy. I'm pissed. Are you guys claiming that there's still lag? Can anyone confirm, any of the moderators confirm if it's laggy? Okay, got this lady. Uh-huh. Not a snipe. No banana boat in there. Yes, it lagged for me on desktop, says Alex. I can reset my router. Or, I reset the phone once already. You want me to reset the phone again? Could just be YouTube, by the way. I couldn't even host a stream on this app earlier today. Now I can. No lag, audio lag, still a little laggy. Cornroll says not anymore. Yeah, I can refresh the phone if you'd like. Gotta warn you, if I refresh the phone, the stream could crash. So here goes. So it's been refreshed. We'll see what happens. Yeah, damn, this is heavy. How much heavier is this compared to a PSA slab, I wonder? All right, we're on ounces. Oh, wow. So this is 3 ounces by itself. So this is 3 ounces. CGC is also heavier. This is 2 ounces. This is heavier than a PSA slab as well. So this is interesting. This is 3 ounces. This is 2 ounces. See how much a PSA slab weighs. PSA is the lightest weight by a lot. 1.5. Can you see that? Is that hard to see? 1.5. Very fascinating compared to... Okay, so this is coming in at 2.5 here. Maybe I had it off center a little bit. So about 2.5 to 1.5. Yeah, it's fascinating how the type of slab affects whether or not you're going to hit that 8 ounces. But once you go over 8 ounces, it's too heavy. All right, so that's 3.5. So what does that come out to? 3.5 plus 2.5 plus 2. All right, that's exactly 8 ounces. But let me tell you what's going to happen. When John actually packages it up, the weight of the box and the packing is going to take it over 8 ounces. So for something to actually ship at 8 ounces, it's almost like it has to weigh 6 ounces. And you're like right on that edge. I just want to ship it for you, though. Do you have any, like, crap I can take out of here, maybe? Let's see. You don't want an ammo, do you? Calyrex, maybe? These are nice. These are nice. These are nice. Tornadoes, maybe? Those are all nice. Oh, you got these sport cards, huh? Okay. These would be your non-rookie cards. We could remove that if you wanted. I don't know if you want. Well, those are kind of pricey. You can keep those. Fork knife. This would remove not very much weight, actually. Give me the old guy. The old boy. Keep the mess stuff on the table in a new bag. Oh, a new bag? Well, that works very well. So we could do that very easily. Let's take this Fortnite. And then how about... That works very easily. Cafe Master? Like, I guess. Cool. Okay, so this will work. Secondary bag. You got it, man. It's all figured out, guys. No lag, mister. Oh, thanks, man. Glad to hear that. Slow Thursday, huh? Big brain move. My internet sucks at my job. Put back my hollows, too. Oh, good idea. All right, here's OSM. Might as well. Oops, I wrote you down for 323. Technically, that's still accurate. All right. I think those were yours. They're going to make your bag heavy for next time, though, is the only thing I'd say about that. Hella lagging, says Giovanni. Giovanni, I can't do any more about it, okay? So you're going to, at this point, nothing more is going to be done about the lag. Here we are. Other people are reporting that they're all right. All I can do is reset the phone. I can reset the router. That's about it. Okay, OSM. Try refreshing your phone or something. Okay, now I'm pissed. Kid's toy. That international shipping, man. Print. I'm lagging. I'm pissed. There you go. Hear about the Tennessee Capitol being stormed? Storm the Capitol! Those rioters need to be sent to jail. They're trying to overthrow our democracy. Hey, let's get a free one. Here we are. Inteleon. Wow. Let's get that Nightbot refresh. Did they arrest him? So this should say 105. 105 is going to be the number. Mister, I need to speak to the manager. Daniel Rodriguez, can I get a spot in the Raikou? Yes, you can. Yay! La 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 la. Mario Quintana, 5 Hololive. 5 Hololive. It's me, Mario Wahoo. The waifu wars begin anew. January 6th, another Democrat lie. Whoa, look at them titties! The darkest day! You sure about that? Here we are. We've had some dark days in the past. Squirrel girl! Yeah! Does she got little squirrely teeth? Wow, this stream is really bugging out. Here's a holo. You know what? Let me go look again. I'll look again at my own stream. So I'm going to open up the stream on my screen. Let's see what's going on with it. Pause. Let's see what's going on with it. Test, 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 blah, blah, blah. Test, 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 test. Oh, there's a lag spike. It's pissing me off, mister. Lag spikes. Oh, it's not a lag spike. I hit pause. Hold on, let's try that again. I hit pause. That was not a lag spike. I took my mouse. Okay. That was not a lag spike. Da-da-da-da-da. Test, test, test. Blah, 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 blah. Test, test, test. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. There's no lag. What are you guys talking about? It's not glitching at all. There's no lag. What are you guys talking about? It's not glitching at all. All right. No more dealing with that. I didn't see any lag at all. That's the second time I've tested that. If it's happening for you, not for me. It's happening on your side. If there was a lag in the stream, it would show up on my network when I try to look at my own stream. Okay. This is for our friend, Mr. Mario. He also needs an Azure lane. Inky. One Azure. Damn liberals. God, the liberals did this. What are you guys talking about? I'm pissed. Holographic. Well, you got Samurai Girl. She's kind of cool. Cut your balls off. All right, so that's Mario Quintana. We got box over here. Mr. Mario. It's me, Mario. Wahoo, maybe. Wahoo, possibly. Put these in the hits bag. Hits. Oh my god, this is definitely a hit. It just crashed again, I swear. There you go. Look, man, it's on your side, not my side. That is twice I've tested the stream out on my computer, and it was perfectly fine. So I'm all done. All done trying to fix it. Just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Remember, sometimes it's on YouTube's side, not my side. We got people on the stream saying it's fine. It's fine for me. All right, now let's screw with everyone who thought they were in this break. So the real number is not 105. The real number is 145. There we go. Get that real number in, guys. So here's Troy Broughton. Morning, mister. 2 spots in the big cap break. You got it. 1, 2. It was a trick. Troy Broughton. Mr. Troy, I'd like to screw with and say it's not fine. It's fine, or is it? Jose Vargas, 10 packs of Hololive. Cursive only, mister. Oh, it's too late. Cursive only. Cursive takes longer. Takes more effort. That's why it's prettier. 1 or 5 what? Just kidding. What? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. Can I get the promo card from the box? No. The promo is not part of the order. All right, let's go ahead and... I don't want to make that a thing. I just hand out the promo cards sometimes. That's how it works. I don't want to make it a request kind of thing. Roll it. It's going to Michael Bethel. Michael! Woo! All right. I don't want to take requests for the promo card. Here we are. If you bought the whole box, you always get the promo card. If you're just buying some of the packs out of the box, the promo card's not a guaranteed thing. There we go. How about that, Michael Bethel? He's a Love Slab, actually. Sweet! All right, there's no more giveaways. Done. We're all done with them. But also the Cyclozar. Ooh, he's going to be a giveaway next. All right. So, oh, where were we? We were helping out our good friend, Jose Vargas. Mr. Jose. Ooh. Sleep. I suspect price is going to go up on these eventually. I don't know when, but someday. Smash that like button. Smash it. All right. Whoa. Excuse me. Holographic girl. Holographic girl. Holographic girl. Okay. Holographic girl in white. Look at her body shape. She's got like a small body but very large titties. I don't know about that. That don't seem right. Okay, there's a holo. Oh, here we are. Here's cute laying down girl. What's going on? I don't understand what's going on in the photo. Like, is she like in a computer science lab kind of place? There we go. Do. Here's a red cherry blossoms girl. Very good. Hololive to the moon, dude. Holographic. She has a lot of monitors behind her. That's what it looks like, but I couldn't tell. Here's whale girl. Is that what she is? She's a whale. She like a sliced open whale. There we go. And holographic girl doing a picture pose. Holographic pink, red, white dress girl. Blue-haired girl with gigantic hoo-has. All right. And little sheep girl. Man, she gonna help you go to sleep. You be counting sheep. Now that I think about it, you've been doing niches since the beginning. That's how I won my naughty grammar card. Now it's poker cards and nude anime girls. Yeah, you know, we could focus on, like, base set, but the price has peaked on base set. Why would you want to buy in? So we do always focus on weird little things. There we go. That's for Jose Vargas. Mr. Vargas. Doot. And a doot. Lovely. Look at this Cyclozar, man. Graded 9.5 with CGC. They've been handing out too many 9.5s, man. I'm not a big fan of that. That is where PSA has got them beat. Ooh. What should the number be for Cyclozar? Okay. Here is the number for Cyclizar. Type that in, guys. Okay. Kill. Just sniping one Hololive. Okay, that's for Jen. Hollow? What? What is this? One hollow. You got it, Jen. I like this music that's playing. Show me hardy, Danny. Adam Norris, 155 to finish my SLAB-AWAY. Adam! Damn, Adam. That's a big order. Adam from February had Charizard. Ah, you got a nice one. Do 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 do. Scooby doo do 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 ba doo ba doo ba doo do. Mister, what's up, Jen? My banana. You got a banana? I don't know about that. So Adam also wants to be shipped. You got it, Adam. No, you forgot my banana pack. Well, it only said you're sniping a Hololive. Oh, one banana pack. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Hold on. She's right. I didn't understand it. Actually, my eyes didn't see it. I didn't see the emoji. Here we are. It's not that I didn't understand. I just didn't see the emoji. So it doesn't show up very well on my screen. Let's do this. There we go. All right, what do you got? Tender Defender. Banana Man. No. No Banana Man, but you got Tender Defender. Look at that chicken. There we go. Japan Customs returned my waifu card. I'm pissed. All right, are you guys ready for the Nightbot? So, this was the fake number. Let's get the real number. The real number is just the number 0. That's the real number. So, Adam Norris. Let's see. So it looks like it might just be that slab then. Okay. Let's see if we shipped you before, Adam. I suspect we have. So Adam. Get your cheap little label. It's just the slab. Sweet. I'll say justice. Just the slab. What should we discount today? There should be a discount card. I'm going to discount all my Charizards. I do like Metroid music. It's very cool. Got that futurism to it. Okay, let's see who won. So the winner is... Roll it! Absolution. I don't know who that is. You did it, Absolution! Absolution. Got a real name you want me to put down? Every Psyduck? There was another Psyduck in there somewhere. This is close, Raikou. Don't miss your chance. Here's Aerodactyl. Rah. Here's Pikachu. Pecan. You guys tell me what card you think should get discounted. Here's Sandslash. Michael Spaulding. Absolution. Michael Spaulding. Okay, there we go. I only buy when it's close to finishing. You only buy when it's close to finishing. Here's a blue set pair deck for 20, Parasect for 28. Let's make this a one-day price of $14 for this Parasect. He's real cheap. He's a 9.5. That's very tempting. Nicholas Solar. Solar? Nicholas, 4 Scarlet Violet, 2 Chili Rains. Any news on the Disney 100? I'm eager to see it. It doesn't launch for like a month and a half or something like that. Yeah, there's like a Chinese version of it for sale out there. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that. I'm nervous. It's not even authentic. I mean, a lot of companies print their stuff in China. I miss Darcy. I still have her cards. You know, I haven't taken Darcy's cards and taken them as a donation. She just has to return and claim them. That's all she has to do. She's never returned. I don't know what happened. She's about to give me a nice donation if she doesn't return it for a really long time. You have it listed as April 10th. That might be it. Yeah, that might be it. Oh, that's sooner than a month. I'm sorry. Okay, Nicholas. Give it to me as a memory. Oh, you'd like that, Alex. I'll just give Alex all these cards. Oh, look at this. Another Golden Miraidon. I'm telling you guys, these boxes are hotter than normal. I'm going to open a box of this in a second here, man. This is the hot stuff. What the hell? These are those quote-unquote influencer cases. Why are they so hot? This isn't normal to just pull golden cards like that. Crushing gloves. Shaman. That's for Nicholas Solar. Nice to meet you, Nicholas. I hope you open lots and lots of cards over here, okay? We usually have short lines. Not always. There we go. How long was your wait this time? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Probably like 20 minutes. There's always some wait time. Nicholas. Nicholas with an N. You're going to go in here. We have a vintage break right now for the jungle break. I'd love to wrap this up and see what's inside of it. There's 5 people in here, so we need 5 more people to finish the Japanese jungle break. Ooh. That's a vintage pack opening. Shala Kaiwa. Kaiwa? Shala Kaiwa. New, no bag, 3 Scarlet Violet. Nice to meet you, Shala. I've just sent for 2 spots. Lad. Did you just call me a lad? Oi! We did it, lads. How much and what you get? What? Are you asking how pack break works? So pack break, you buy one of the cards in the booster pack, but it's random. So everyone buys one pack, one spot, and then everyone gets 1 card when it gets open, and 1 lucky person pulls the holo. So that's how it works. That's how pack break works. We host them over here all the time. It's kind of like a cheaper way to get into a vintage booster pack. If you get really lucky, you pull the holo. Toxicroak. That's for Shala Kaiwa. Mr. Shala. Nice to meet you. Oh, new faces. I like that. All right. Sent for a Raikou spot. Cool. .23. So we put a marking on your bag to let us know how old it is. Now you're not allowed to leave this over here for a full year. That's the only rule on that. So you gotta ship within a year. Okay, here we are. Dude, the newbies are overtaken. What? Not really. Okay. Let's see. We have an order from Jose Vargas. He says, 2 packs of Hololive. Good luck, Mr. Jose Vargas. Someone flex a big order to show dominance. Quick! Do, Scooby, dooby. Do. Oh, look at that! Very lucky. Ayunda Risu. Very nice. All right, Mr. Vargas. Picking up that signature card. Dude, he got that in 2 packs. But the truth is, he actually bought more than 2 packs. So he went pretty deep for that. The squirrel girl. She'd probably eat your nuts. She'd probably nibble on your nuts. Do squirrels make a noise? They like screech, don't they? They scream when they're like freaked out. Primeape. Is this a giveaway? Is this a giveaway stream? Hey, Meftar. You know, I should have graded some more like junky poker cards because then I could have given them away. These are all like valuable poker cards, so they're hard to give away. They're too valuable to give. You know, I don't give away a slab I intend to sell for like $80 to $100. Bryce Wolf, a slab break. 3-star berth. Pissed energy. I'm pissed. All right. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're 15 deep there. 15. So this makes 16. Yo, how to enter if it's a giveaway. Step 1, you have to register to vote. Step 2, once you get your mail-in vote, you have to vote for the guy I tell you to. So 3-star berth. Do you have any Aquapolis booster packs you would be willing to let go? Looking for the Arcanine art pack. No, I don't have any of those. Actually, I do have some booster packs I have not listed for sale. Because they have been sitting over here on the floor. That's the actual reason. They're on the floor and I haven't done anything with them. Let me grab them. These guys right here. So those are graded booster packs, and those both graded 10. Okay, Bryce Wolf. I'm singing off key. Drill one. We could open one. They're both light packs, though. Here's Whimsicott. Never a good idea to open up a graded booster pack that graded 10. That's just a waste of money. Oh, you got a little Charizard. Okay, Bryce, you got a little Charizard. How do you feel about that, Bryce? Bryce. If I can just find your bag, what the hell? Ben, Billy, Benjamin. Where'd your bag, Bryce? Bryce. Do you have a large bag? You didn't have a large bag. Oh, did we ship it already? Maybe we shipped you already. Was that it? I bet we shipped you already. I think you might have sent it. All right, new bag. Boy, it's hot in this room, man. It's hot in the room and the sun's not even up. Crazy. Here we are. Got the fan behind me. Maybe I just turned the fan on. Jeremy Patterson. He says he'll take the Parasect. Yeah, he's only 14 bucks. I bet you will take the Parasect. Okay, you got it, Jeremy. Jeremy Patterson. Aaron Searles says he'll jump in the slab break. All right, these are fun. I'm going to have to put them over here for now. I don't know what those are worth. Something. Is the camera tilted? Mr. Make a OnlyFans movie. All right, I'm making an OnlyFans movie. Mister, are you going to the card party? Oh, yeah. So what? There's like 2 spots left, I think. Thomas Yonan, 2 spots in the Japanese pack break. All right, there's 2 spots being filled here. That means that the Jungle Pack break needs 3 more people. Vintage Jungle Pack break, 3 more people. Is the e-reader actually Expedition? Yeah, that's Expedition. That's what it is. It's Expedition Japanese. Did you get me yet? Not yet, Mr. Kevin. I saw your order come in, though. Trenton Conger, I'll take the mushroom crab. So Trenton's technically paying more than you. Here it is. So Jeremy Patterson, just like you guessed, somebody else is taking it. Where'd my sleeves go? Oh, there they are. Why did I move these over here? Okay. Trenton Conger. Like a rip. Yo, how to enter? I got no clue. It says Blaze Scale. Nice to meet you, Blaze Scale. Where you from? $400 made with Rosin Slabs Law. Rosin Slabs? What is he talking about? So Jeremy Patterson has a $15 credit. I'm from India. That would be very expensive to ship. There we go. Mister, cannot you add it to the cheap slab break? I can send the $1 if needed. The cheap slab break. What are you talking about? You talking about the little slab break? This guy? Where'd he go? Actually, where'd he go? Where's the cheap slab break? Is he on the table? He's not on the table, is he? Oh, this guy? Oh, the Suicune break. Okay, yes, the Suicune break. Here you go. I can enter, right? You can enter, but you'll have to ship. You have to pay for the shipping to India, and the shipping will cost more than the actual card, most likely. All right, that's 18. Yeah, the card might be worth 10 bucks, 15 bucks. Shipping to India will be like 20 bucks. The $5 break. The $5 break. Oh my God, you're throwing me all over the place here, Jeremy. There we go. So this is done then. This is Jeremy Patterson. Put you down as Jer there. All right, here goes. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The cheap slab break is over. The $5 break. Let's see what everyone pulls in their booster packs. You're in here deep, Jeremy, so I hope you get it. Can I get a number? Four? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got number 1 is Eric. Number 2 is Jeremy. Number 3 is Jeremy. Number 4 is Joshua. Number 5 is Jeremy. There it is, Jeremy. All right. You paid for most of it, but you know what? It's kind of like you got it a little bit cheaper, huh? You got like 10 bucks cheaper. Your odds were pretty good, though, being pulled. All right, cool, man. Very nice card, actually. Have you guys seen this card? There it is. He's got Vintage Diamond Pearl Pachirisu, graded 9.5. That's because CGC doesn't want to hand out 10s, because CGC's a bitch. That's the real reason. Okay. Now, we have to pick out a new cheap slab break. There we go. Lovely. Are any of these cheaper? This is 45 bucks. Let's do that. Okay, that's the new cheap slab break. It's like I want to ship my slabs, but it's like I also want to wait till I get Rhyhorn and Aerodactyl TCC graded. I feel you. I run into that problem all the time. I go, man, I just want to ship, but it's like I want my stuff to finish grading first. You don't want to ship before the big tornado hits? One day TCC will take over CGC. No, I won't. Do you think Joe Biden collects waifu cards? He likes the real thing, I think. There's going to be 5, 1 in 9, I think. There it is, 1 in 9, $5 a spot. That's the new cheap slab break, is this Dugong. Graded 9.5 from the blue poker deck. You could get it for $5. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. All right. Benjamin, be honest. 10 Scarlet Violet, new bag. Benjamin! He's breaking Benjamin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check out some of Stormy Daniels' work when you get the chance. Right, so you know what Donald Trump was working with. What do you think he's going to jail for? I expected politics this whole stream. It's a little politics. I mean, what is there to say? They're prosecuting him because he likely broke the law, legitimately, but it's probably some stupid petty thing that most politicians would probably, for the most part, get away with. But also there's this sort of like new historic thing going on where for the first time you have a president who's being politically prosecuted while he's running. So, you know, it's just going to be in the news. I don't think it's actually going to hurt his ability to run. I think he's probably going to be more popular in the long run from this. That's because Americans look favorably on those who break the law. Dugong's a steal. SLAB-AWAY. Yeah, Democrats, you know, they're probably going to use this as an opportunity to do kind of like a microphone where they're like, oh, look at all this terrible stuff he did. And Donald Trump's going to use it and say, look at how corrupt the system is that they're trying to prosecute me while I run for president. So I think he's going to gain a lot of sympathy from people who see that and go, oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when one political party tries to throw their opponent in jail so they can't run against them. Here's Bonnet EX. It's a political attack. Right, and it's a gamble, maybe for both sides. Maybe the Democrats are gambling that it will help them more than it will hurt them. I don't know, because the Democrat Party, you know, they tend to have like the underdog in their party. And underdogs, when they see somebody getting politically prosecuted, they're going to go, I don't like that. That's my suspicion. I don't know about girls in the political party. The Democrat Party, they probably will want to see Donald Trump go to jail. But I mean like guys in the Democrat Party. Dudes in the Democrat Party. They're going to watch it and they're going to be like, I don't like that. You got Katie. Look at Katie. Ooh, Katie. Katie Spapady. Momady. Benjamin Biana says, new bag. You got it, Benjamin. I'm going to call you Breaking Benjamin. All right. Yeah, it's a question whether or not it hurts him or helps him. Some people theorize that it helps him. Katie Pale, there's a card for presidents. Found a card that claims the real hair from George Washington. What? Be honest. There we go. Quintillions and hexillions and sextillions. Trump Home Alone cameo, though. What a Chad. I think that between the FBI raid of his home, the persecution of the January 6 people, and this prosecution before, before he runs for president, I think that there are going to be a certain amount of Americans who, whether they're Democrat or Republican, they're going to feel like you're overreaching. You know what I mean? So what do we got next? Grant Kwan, 2 for the Raikou slab. Remember that when he got, he had his house raided by the FBI because he had classified documents. And then like a month later, we found out, so did Joe Biden. Joe Biden had classified documents where he wasn't supposed to. He did the same crime. Grant Kwan. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I think what would be really interesting is if it worked. So let's say Donald Trump actually went to jail, right? And it cost him to lose the election. I think that both Republicans and Democrats watching will then consider, what would you call it? Not prosecutor. You'd call it, I can't think of the word. Going after your opponent for criminal charges will become a legitimate avenue for winning an election. So, and that's the risk you run into. And that's kind of like what they do in, basically like in third world countries, right? Or Russia. Russia, you've been accused of this thing, and we're going to come after you with our ability to, use the police state against you. I don't want Joe or Trump to win. I put the link in General Mister. You could own a hair from George Washington's head. Vin Diesel for president family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. All right, there's 19. One spot left. One spot left. Michael Cusick, 1 in the slab break. That's it. It's over. Michael Cusick. Haha, then Bill Clinton needs to be arrested. Right, exactly. So, everyone's got grievances against different political candidates for doing this and doing that and interpreting their actions as criminal or not, you know what I mean? And, if it becomes successful to prosecute your political opponent rather than actually having to campaign against them, I think that will change American politics, not in a positive way, but in a really negative way. 5, Scarlet Violet. We risk further destabilizing our country and destabilizing the value of our currency if the United States dollar loses to the BRICS nations who are trying to make their own world currency. If we lose, what will happen is we will suffer hyperinflation because they will no longer store their wealth in U.S. dollars. They will convert their U.S. dollar to other forms of currency, and then there'll just be a bunch of unused American dollars, and when the government prints those dollar bills again, it can't get rid of them fast enough. Nobody's using them for anything, so you'll experience hyperinflation. That is a hyperinflation scenario. And then you're going to feel really poor. You're going to be like, whoa, I can't buy anything. I can't afford gas or food, like for real. Chinese yuan is their plan. All right, here we are. Yeah, China's arguing that it's a safer store of value than the U.S. dollar. And we're going to make them look like they're telling the truth if we act like idiots over here. I don't have any faith in the United States anymore. I honestly feel like the American people themselves are actually not that smart. Not you guys. You guys are real smart because you guys are here talking with me and conversing about these things. But I mean, talking like the average person who has no interest in politics at all. And they have a lot of interest in free ones, though. So they'll vote for free stuff, but they don't want to understand how money works. And so if you got too many people in your country like that, I think it collapses, honestly. You don't think we could collapse? Rome collapsed. Britain used to be in control of the world. Think of all the colonies France used to have. For a while, China was kind of the big dog. You had the Muslims had their whole thing. The Ottoman Empire, remember that? There was the Hungarian Empire. Empire's falling all over the place. You don't think the American empire can fall next? Of course it can. All we got to do is be idiots. And honestly, I feel like we're doing a lot of idiot stuff lately. There we go. Michael Cusick. Yeah. All these empires gone. Ottoman Empire was crazy. Yeah. Japan for a while was doing real well. Japan was doing real well. Now they're like, I don't know. They're still doing pretty well. I like Japan. They used to have more power than they do now, though. All you got to do is be real stupid with money in your country. Got old bags, says Michael Cusick. They shoot former prime ministers. That's true. Can everyone stop exaggerating when one side does something the other doesn't like? If I have to hear about genocide causing because kids below 10 can't be taught sex ed, what are you talking about? Sounds like you're referring to a specific case, but you're not telling us what you're talking about. Here we are. Don't worry, guys. You can join me on the island of Pokestan. We got our own laws, our own rules. Everyone gets a free Pokemon in Pokestan. Genghis Khan almost took over the whole world at some point. Yeah, Genghis Khan. I mean, we're mad at Bill Clinton for getting a blowjob. You got Genghis Khan in the meantime. He's like raping all these girls, having 100 children with them, thousands of children with them. That was a world leader at some point. We don't want that anymore, but it's like he sure did win probably during that time period. It's like, it's almost like we expect world leaders to exclusively be these sort of like moralistic people who uphold a particular set of morals that we came up with. What if those morals don't give you power? What if those are bad morals? Like, do morals beat the powerful? They don't. Power always wins. Power destroys everything. And yeah, so whatever your morals are, they have to be within a range of having a powerful country with a lot of guns. You don't get a big, powerful country from being moral. You get a big, powerful country from having a big, powerful gun. Ruben Aguilar says, Raikou slap break. Oh, but it's over. Every time they pass a bill lately that forbid teachers from teaching, talking about gender stuff, people scream it's transgender genocide. Well, it's like the abortion debate. You're either on one side or you're not. You're either for abortion or against it. You either believe it's murder or believe you're getting rid of a clump of cells. So it's the exact same way with the transgender stuff. If you understood how they felt about it, they don't feel like this is just some up for debate kind of issue. They feel like, I am a trans person, and when you try to say, oh, we need to get rid of this, what you're really saying is, I'm a second-class citizen. I'm a undesirable. I'm a dirty person, and I need to be gotten rid of. So that's what's going on in their mind. And so, yeah, to them, it feels like a genocide. And they don't care about your fancy arguments about, oh, well, what if it's just body dysmorphia? We shouldn't have drag queen shows for little kids. Cutting off your genitals is actually bad for you, not good for you. You know, so they don't care about that because they've already made their minds up. You know what I mean? Best thing you can do is try to have an intellectual conversation with everyone and see if you can find some common ground, but that's hard to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There it is. What they should be saying is, I'll buy the last 3 break spots. That's right. We got 3 spots in the Jungle Pack Break. Vintage. Jump in there, guys. Japanese Jungle Pack Break. 3 spots remain. Ooh. All right, here we go. We need the RNG machine. So we're going to do 3 clicks, right? 1, 2, 3. 19! Oh my God, dude. So 19. Well, we know what that means. It means this last card is the winner, because watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There you go. Those are the missed spots. And the winner is OSM. How about that, OSM? Jingle set makes me want to eat sprouts. Daniel almost won, and Ethan almost won. You guys were off by 1. All right, very cool. Again? No, not again. OSM doesn't win normally. I think this is the first time he's won. Bruh. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? That feels pretty good, doesn't it? Now, were you the guy who just shipped? I don't remember. Yeah, you just shipped. This is going to say OSM on the back. Ooh, fancy. I can't add this slab to the shipment without it going over, dude. Boop. Can't rig the pack break, lads. That's right. Pack break is unwiggable. Throw this over here. We need a new slab. We could pick one of these. We could pick one of these slabs if you guys ever wanted to. One of these fancy poker slabs. Let me see if there's one that's real fancy. I like this Charmander. How about this Charmander? We make it 10 spots. So we're going to do a poker slab on this next slab break, and then we'll swap back over to other types of slabs, okay? So this is going to be a real fast one because this is only going to be 10 spots for $15 a piece. Jump in if you want. Put me in the next one. I will be honest. I have no issue with the trans people. There are trans people in my family. However, I am not going to walk and protest with them. I say, you live your life and let me live my life. So usually when you start to run into problems, it's when two parties have a conflicting desire. So like one would be like the bathrooms. Another one would be like sports. Another one would be like benefits that exclusively used to be for women, but now they're benefits for trans women, which are biologically male, right? So that's when you start to run into problems with the transsexuality. You start going, well, I don't know. I'm a girl and I don't want a guy, a biological male, in my locker room. It makes me uncomfortable. Besides, what if it's, it could be somebody abusing the whole thing, right? So you start to run into problems there. They never really get solved. You either make the women unhappy or you make the transsexuals unhappy. You know what I mean? Ship just the slabs, keep bag on the table, says Alex. Is that what he said? Okay, give me a minute. Damn it. I like it when people ship their bags because we're running out of room over here. All right, here's the bag. This is going. I guess I'll put you back up in the OSM box, the O box. Damn. The O box is like out of room. I was all excited for you to ship out, actually. Here we are. Nobody uses the O-Box anyways. This trans women went into MMA versus women and looked so jacked, so he just smashed them so hard. LMAO, like what? Yeah, so this happened, where did this happen? In Canada or something? This was recent news. He's referring to a guy in, it was like Australia or Canada, and what he did was, you're allowed to self-identify, so he is clearly a dude. He's not even trying to be, like girly at all, but he's saying, I'm trans, I'm a woman, so he registered under the women's competition and just destroying women's records like crazy. So apparently it's a form of protest. Here we go. The O box is all the way full. There's no more room in that. Yeah, it's a fascinating thing. That's going to say 10 spots. 1 out of 10. I don't care, live your life, but don't shove that stuff down my kids' throats. Well, so, and they take offense to that, Venomous. What they say is, well, I was a trans kid, and now I'm a trans adult. And somebody should have tapped me on the shoulder and told me I was trans. And if you tell a trans kid that they're not trans, that's abuse. So that's their point of view on it, and it's never going to be resolved. So it's like this new issue that's always going to be a thorn one way or another, you know what I mean? And, yeah, it's interesting. Been around for a long time, right? Right. We knew like the Romans were doing this kind of stuff, weren't they? Romans had transsexuality, general chopping off the weenie. Didn't Nero like chop the pee-pee off of a guy he liked? Or I don't remember. Anyways, let's go ahead and add this to the menu. That's Charmander. Char. This is a very fast slab break because there's only 10 spots. Okay. Don't even know what bathroom to use. Shake my damn hand. All right. Chop off the glizz. I don't agree. I draw the line there. So here's my personal opinion on the transsexuality subject. I think in 30 years, you're going to have a lot of people who come out very upset that they've lost their genitals, that they cannot have children. They're going to be heartbroken, like completely heartbroken. They're going to realize their parents are going to die. Maybe some of their siblings start to pass away. I don't know. Maybe they're an only child. They're going to realize that they wish they could have children and they just can't. They can adopt, but they can't have children who are like them. They can't have your own children that belong to you. And they're going to realize this is because they chopped off their stuff. Or I guess if you take the hormones, it destroys your stuff, your genitals. So if you're a boy and you're taking a bunch of estrogen, it destroys your pee-pee, your balls. And they will reach a point where they're old enough where they go, I really wish I could have a kid, and I can't. And it's going to be difficult for them. And it's not just going to be difficult, it's going to be depressing. It's going to be really depressing. The longer time marches on, the longer that depression will set in. And one day they will realize they weren't really trans, they were gay. And so, in my opinion, we're taking probably a lot of gay kids and telling them, you're not just gay, you need to destroy your genitals, your ability to reproduce. And that's the line for me. You cannot destroy your working, healthy body functions. If you're taking away someone's ability to have children, that's not a good thing. If you're over the age of 18 and want to do it, whatever. Go, jump off a cliff. I don't care. But it's hard to see them doing it to kids. How smart are you at like 15? They want to do it to kids before they hit puberty is what they want to do, right? What does that mean? Like 13, 14? How smart are you at 13 and 14? You're not smart enough to make that decision, to chop your nuts off, to take hormones that destroy your ability to have your own children. That's crazy. That's where it's too controversial for me, in my opinion. Your ability to have children is essential to your life cycle. And there's going to be, again, like I said, there's going to be so many people who get older and they're going to realize I'm actually a victim of abuse. And the abuse was I was a gay boy and they told me I was a girl and now I can't have children. And you're probably going to see suicides from that. And the suicides might even take place in the form of mass shootings. We never know. Because I think mass shootings are angry suicides, basically. They're spicy suicides. All right, so Ruben says, shipping for my bag and slabs. You got it, Mr. Ruben. Ruben. Mr. Ruben. So I draw the line at damaging your healthy body. When you start to damage your healthy body, that's where I think it crosses over from this is my sexual preferences to I can no longer have children because I've been affirmed into being told I need to chop my balls off. You know what I mean? It's too far. You're too young to make that choice. No one's ready to have kids at the age of 14 and 15. You don't make the kids decision until you're like 30 almost. You know what I mean? Unless it happens sooner to you. All right, Ruben, with an address that begins with 5, right? Very nice. What about trans who love Pokemon but still want the pee-pee cut off? They're welcome to come here and open all the Pokies with me. Here we are. Just the way it is. But those are just my thoughts on it. I think they're very fair. I think it's a very fair opinion. You were talking about pretty serious genital mutilation. I don't think any society has ever looked back fondly on when they're the society that does the genital mutilations. Isaac Lopez. Now, wait a second. Does Ruben get placed into here? I forgot about this part. Ruben, do we put you in here? Well, cut your pee-pee off and open Pokemon. Unless your last name is trans, you get banned from Pokemon tournaments. I think I heard about that. Some kid was doing like his pronouns and he got in trouble or something like that. I didn't hear the details on that, though. I didn't have time. This was in the Pokemon card tournament. The referee thought he was like messing around or something. We are. Cut off your Diglett. Yeah. I recommend keeping your Diglett and considering that maybe you're just gay. You know what I mean? How, by the way, how is a person supposed to know if they're gay or trans, right? Because the line is very blurry. If you're a guy who's gay, it's not too hard to be convinced to be told, maybe I'm not just gay, maybe I'm a woman. You know what I mean? The lines are very blurry. But the difference is, if you're just a gay man, you still got all your stuff. Healthy, working properly, and you can have children, your own children, at some point in life. You cross over that line where you start taking heavy doses of hormones and it destroys your ability to reproduce ever again. You've made a big choice. You've what do they call it when you've neutered yourself? A kid was nervous laughing, a minor. The they-them judge took offense. They stopped the match and banned him. They escorted a minor with no phone out of the convention. So he was like, he was nervous about his pronouns and they thought he was being a trickster or something. Is that what it was? I didn't actually watch it. Isaac says he'll jump into the dugong break. Right, so now we've got this break going on and the dugong break, wherever that went. There he is. So we got 2 poker slab breaks. We won't do this consistently. We'll take a break from this, but we're going to do 1 round of the poker slabs. He was on camera. Wave this, you dang rent-a-cop. Can you give me any pack? 1, I have not touched any of real one. What? All right, so this is for Isaac Lopez. Yeah, that is going to go well for the kid, and it's not going to go well for the ref. So the ref made a mistake, and he got to get kicked in the butt for it. Saw the camera, said the pronouns with the nervous laugh twice. I see. It's kind of like coming out almost. It's like, I put that over there. Actually, I'll leave these here. They, them. Tell me how you, what are your sexual preferences on public television? Muhammad Nazari, 10 lost origins. Yeah, I mean, I'd be nervous too, I guess, if I was doing something like that. Judge made the quip, you don't have to be a jerk about it. What? You don't have to be a jerk about it? Wow. What? He was being a jerk about his pronouns? Here we are. Yeah, that judge is going to be gone. If trans people want better lives, then Bangkok is better to be epicenter for the trans folks. Here we are. All right. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just know the average age of having kids these days is 30. And if you are a 15-year-old, you are not ready to make a choice, a body-altering choice that will forever decide that you will not have kids. It's too young to make that choice. Because most people aren't really making the choice to have kids till they're 30. By the time you're 30, you're a totally different person. You're a whole, can we agree on this? You're a whole different person by the age of 30. The average age of having a child in the U.S. now is 30 years old. You need a little bit of time, dude. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what you got. I see some slabs there. Very good. Very lucky. Okay. Oh, 1 ETB of Pokemon Go. Very lovely. Let me go get that for you. Now, hold on. That's actually going to go back in, too. 30 will come to a native reserve. It's 16. Kids having kids. We used to look down on that. I don't look down on that anymore. You know, if you had kids too young. My beliefs, my sort of like religious beliefs have changed over time. I don't really believe in like, oh, we need to punish kids because they reproduced. I have a sort of like biological religion. I feel like having children is sort of paramount to having any value in life. So if you don't have kids, that's no good. Which some people can't, and that's very unfortunate for them. And they will be gone from the gene pool quickly. There we are. So I think you got to have like 1 or 2 kids. You got to. Got to have some kids. That's my new religion. You can always cut it off. You can't glue it back on. Just the kid. Check the kid's Twitter, and he's right back to playing tournaments. So it sounds like it worked out for him. Yeah, he'd be okay. Here we are. Nobody's going to side with the judge on that. They're all going to be like, that was BS. Oops. Mr. Muhammad Nazari, I can tell we're about to be best friends. My kids always go down her blank. What? There we go. Okay, put that there. They'll raise parentless kids. Who will raise what? We live in a society where we don't value children. And I feel like that's a mistake as a society. Here we go. I think we'll figure that out. In 30 years, we'll figure that out. There'll be a child shortage like what they're having in Japan. The government will eventually have to subsidize people having children. All right, here goes. The judge won't be touched. Maybe. You never know. He gonna get canceled, man. There got to be all these people calling in saying, this judge needs to be let go. Okay. What won the dad? Sleep. There we go. I love this song that's playing. It was worse. The head judge sided with the other judge and disregarded the kid's story altogether. Oh, so he said, yeah, let the band go through. So 2 people would have to be fired. Remember my 2 dads. Next, they are going to come out with my 2 trans, mister. What? Here we are. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely something that other societies have dealt with because it's written about in old books like the Bible. They wrote about this they wrote about homosexuality in the Bible. A man lays down with another man like a woman, and they wrote about it in the history of Rome. They know that there was transsexuality in Rome. So my basic ideology is no matter what you believe you're supposed to be doing with your pee-pee, if you don't have kids, you're out of the gene pool. You're gone. You're gone forever. And so I guess I have a bit of a nihilistic belief in the world. Like, basically, I have to believe that biology is valuable in order to not be nihilist. And to believe that biology has a value means that you believe sort of like in what it's doing, the process of it. Like, you know, sort of like a self-replicating gene or something. You know, that's what your genes are, right? They come from your ancestors. So you almost have to just sort of believe that that has some value for some reason. The ability to evolve, to become like smarter and smarter and smarter over time, more resistant to death. You know, sort of like a super intelligent species or something. You know, we're probably just we're intelligent, but we're not as intelligent as we could be, in other words. And so if you don't believe in all that, you quickly become a nihilist without a belief in some kind of God, right? So when you tell me concepts like, well, here's a group of people who are never going to have children, all I see is a group of people who are gone from the gene pool. They're out of here. They lost the game. The game is over for them. They've lost it. And they lost the game because they allowed themselves to believe, or they allowed someone else to convince them not to have those children. When really that's all the game is to play. There's nothing else to do. Everything we do is pretty abstract. Like Bouffalon, he's just a piece of cardboard. It's just abstract. The dollar bill is abstract. It's just a piece of paper. We assign value to it, but it's just a piece of paper. Everything we do as humans is very abstract. There's only a few real things we do in life. Sleep, eat, shelter, sex, and children, right? So having children. Those are the only real things we do. And so, yeah, we go to work every day for like 8 hours and talk about our identities and collect all these items and make our houses fancier, and we get titles and degrees and educated, even though we're going to die and our brains are going to decay when we're dead. So we do all this other stuff, but really the only thing that mattered was, did you have a kid? That's basically it. You're alive because your parents had a kid. They're alive because their parents had a kid. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. So when you tell me you got this group of kids and they're getting neutered, because that's what essentially it neuters them, right? If it doesn't neuter them, let me know. I will change my opinion very quickly. But if you have a group of kids and they're getting neutered, to me it's like losing the game instantly. You've lost. You've lost. You're out. You're gone from the gene pool. Your bloodline is over. You didn't avoid the real death, which is the end of your bloodline. You didn't avoid it. Your ancestors brought you into this existence from thousands of years ago, since the beginning of time, I guess. You've managed to make it here, and you poofed away. You're gone. So the game's over for you, and the game's still going for me. And but yeah, so I don't advise people to cut their peepees off or to destroy their ability to reproduce, because it's like, all right, okay, so now you're not going to reproduce. Now you get to have sex in the way that you like to have sex. Now you get to wear a dress even though you're a guy, or you get to wear a suit even though you're a girl. Cool. And then you die, and what? You know, like, ugh. You really did it. You lived a fulfilling life. You've done it. Right? It just makes me feel like, what was the point of all that? There was none. Life's really an interesting thing, because we're addicted to all these like dopamine hits, And one of the dopamine hits might be like identity dopamine. It might be like certain types of sex dopamine, right? Sex has a lot of dopamine. So we're addicted to all these dopamines. But ultimately, we die and we get buried in the ground. That's it. And so before you die, you better have a kid to carry on your ancestral gene. And if even that doesn't have a value to you, if passing on your gene has no value, you're a true nihilist. You really believe nothing matters. That's great. True nihilists will not make it into the future. They'll be gone. All the true nihilists who truly believe nothing has any value, even biology has no value. It's like I could ask you, why don't you just commit, self-destruct right now? If nothing truly has any value, the moment life gets difficult for you, the moment life gets uncomfortable for you, why not just end it all, right? And people do. There's a lot of people committing suicide, and maybe nihilism plays a role. Not for me, though. I'm not going to do that. I am interested in, living out a maximum number of years and having some kids. So it's a fascinating thing. And then there's people who believe in God. And if you believe in God, he just tells you to have kids. So it's easy for them. God says you're supposed to have kids. So it's really uncomplicated for them. Kermit Sewer Slide. Here's Reshiram. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, God says something like, oh, you're supposed to have kids because I said so. Very easy for them. I might not last long, but I can again after breaking a snack. Oh, you got that quick battery recharge. Okay, regenerative energy. Let's see what you got out of those rounds. Rockruff, Dragonite's kind of cool. Cold, man, that's a cold round. So these were your live customs, and this might save your life here. Let's see what we got. Anyways, so, when I have kids, I'm going to tell them, I had you, and your goal is to have your own kids. That's the whole point of all this. Everything else is just abstract. Everything else is just extra. I had you. That's why you're alive. That's why you have consciousness. That's why you're aware. That's why you get to enjoy the finer things in life, because you're alive, because I made you. And now you have to pass it forward. You have to pass it forward. And if you think that there's no point to passing it forward, well, then why did I make you? Why did I make you if you don't believe that there's any point to doing it for someone else? I guess there is no point, right? So, but that's the nihilism trap. And I think nihilists, honestly, are stupid people. I think nihilists are like depressed people, basically. If you think existence has no meaning, if there is no God and there is no anything, make the meaning up yourself. Make yourself God, right? Like that's one of the arguments that the Christians use against atheists. They say atheists will believe that they are gods. All right. Well, then just go down that route then. Just be like, life has meaning because I say it has meaning, right? Speak it into existence if you're a nihilist. But I don't think real nihilists are capable of doing that. So that's why I say I think they're just depressed people. Chat here is open, A-M-E-E-R. New religion. Amir is pissed. Biology is a part of nature. Here's Sylveon. Oh, there we go. Pulling you a nice card out of those Pokemon Go's. There we go. How about that, man? Ooh, looks well centered too. All right, beautiful. Well, I'm glad we got you something because that first round of cards was not so spicy. I think we got you your own box, didn't we? Yeah, you got your own box. All right, this is a great order. Here's Pikachu, Dragonite. You know what's great about the Pokemon Go set? A lot of the holos and reverse holos look very gradable, like Sylveon. Look at these reverse holos in the set. Sylveon, Zapdos, Lapras, Moltres, Chansey, Venusaur, Charizard's in the set, Tyranitar. Yeah, so in this set, the reverse holos are actually really good. Here's Charizard holo. How about that? Okay, oddly enough, your live customs were your best pull. Your live custom Pokemon Go packs. People don't open that set so much anymore. Okay, toss it over there. Let's grab your box. What is this, a bag just for holos? There we go. Whew. Boy, you got a lot. I'm going to create this bag. I'm going to put your better pulls in this bag, I think. What's up, Charles Belonsky? Tonight, we're talking about philosophical things. My bad, the damn autocorrect. They should take all guns away in the next presidency. They could. I don't think it'd be the end of the world if they did, but it would fundamentally change the way we think of America. America would have a new identity. Have you heard of Bandai Cardos sticker cards? Sticker cards, huh? Cardos sticker cards? Maybe. I mean, if I saw them, I think I'd probably recognize them. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Set this here. So these are all hollows. No guns means more money for Pokies. Adults at 18 aren't ducking adults. They're kids. If that's true, then they shouldn't be voting. Kids shouldn't vote. Adults should vote. So I would agree to making it illegal for 18-year-olds to own guns, but they must also not be allowed to vote. So that is a trade-off, and I would happily take that trade-off. No more guns and no more 18-year-olds voting. Because I remember being 18, and I think I am a little bit smart, and I don't even think I was ready to vote at 18. I saw a UFO. Here we are. Let's see. Take away the guns at 18 and take away the voting at 18. I'm down for that. How about you guys? You know a lot of super smart 18-year-olds? I mean, they're out there. There are smart and mature and wise 18-year-olds. It's not like they don't exist. But they're so heavily outnumbered by the number of 18-year-olds that are raging idiots with no life experience, usually heavily influenced by their sex drive and emotions, and they don't have a developed adult brain until they hit the age of 25, correct? Your brain continues to develop until you're 25. So at 18, your brain's not fully developed, but you're allowed to decide who runs the country. Ooh, so clever, so smart. And here we are. So fascinating. Such a good idea. All right, there we go. So I'm taking all your hits out, putting them to the side. All right. All right, lovely. Procod has 2 dads. Who needs guns when you can have an army of pitbulls and roids? Pitbulls, huh? All right, we'll make a little hit bag for you, Mr. Muhammad. We got some more hollows here. So we got a bag just for your hollows. Mister is my spirit animal. Man, you got a lot of hollows. I wonder if I could offer to buy those from you for like a pack or 2. Now that I'm doing all these holographic card giveaways, I need like more hollows because it's hard to find 10s. It's not like every card is a 10. I have to go looking for 10s. I was wondering if you could grade them. They are smaller than original cards, or than normal cards. Yes, of course you can. Don't blow me down here, but that's what the Democratic Party does. They attack the youth. Must be able to sing entire Pokemon theme song to vote. Yeah, let's do the hollow for packs. Oh, okay. What kind of what kind of packs do you like? I'm not going to offer a lot, to be honest, because in my eyes, I always have hollows. So, like, for example, here's a group of hollows that were just donated to me. So I'm not looking to spend a lot on hollows, to be honest. So I don't offend you. That's why I'm telling you that ahead of time. Thomas Smart says he'll take a spot on the dugong. Okay, Thomas Smart. I can kill you with a rock and or a stick, not to mention turning into a, what? Japanese modern. Japanese modern. So why don't you name the set? So Isaac Lopez. Thomas Smart. There we go. Look at that. Sweet. Jose Vargas says, purchase shipping USA, $9, include my slabs. Okay, sounds good, man. Here we are. Lost Abyss or Star Birth. Would have been smarter to get the pack break. Okay, so there's Jose Vargas. And let's grab your name. And put a label. Very nice, man. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Jose Vargas. You haven't been with us too long, but you've gone pretty deep. I appreciate that. Yeah, we like new people. There we go. Sweet. Very nice. Okay, we have Joseph Adelizi. He says, Tag Team Japanese Sealed Booster Pack, PSA. Okay, so he's buying something that was listed in Discord, I think. Was it this one? Oh, okay. You got it, man. Let me delete it. I'll go grab it. this is pretty cool, man. Here we are. Wonder if I can get it online. Look at that. So cool. For Joseph Adelizi. Open it. No. I graded that a long time ago. Okay. All right, cool. Sweet. Who's next? Super Dan. You should trade my Aerodactyl and something else from my bag for the 9-5 Pikachu card. I think that's a really good trade for you. Let me take another look at it, Super Dan, because that was a very off-center Aerodactyl, if I recall. So it kind of depends. You are talking about... There it is. All right, so he pulls an Aerodactyl. It wasn't a very off-center one, but it is off-center, I think. Well, no, actually, it's not that bad. Okay. Well, you said this and something else from your bag. Let me give me a second. It's an ungraded card. So an ungraded one sells for about $70 because I'm seeing one available for 70. Then goes to like 72, then 79, then 85. So maybe about 85 on that. Squawkabilly. That's cool. I like this actually. Let me take a look at this real fast. Ah, it's too bad. Oh, I wish you had a shot at a decent grade. That's sad. That's off center. Girl with boobies. You know, I'm open-minded to the trade. Thing is, there's not much else in your bag that I'm interested in. Yeah, I'm not as interested in the rest of that. I actually don't think much of that is worth much. This guy does have a value, though. Let's say he's $80. I'll put him back in, Super Dan. What do you think, Super Dan? Here's a crazy question, Super Dan. Would you do your whole bag? There we go. I saw them. You got a lot of off-center cards and a lot of cards that won't grade 10. So those are full cards that you'd have to sell individually. And there were no like big hits in there other than, he says small weenie, other than the Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl is a legitimate hit. So I can buy a raw Aerodactyl for $80. He says, yes, I would. All right, let's do it, man. Super Dan. Tell you what, Super Dan, I'm going to get you a bonus card for that. How can I get a hold of you, Amir? So this is going to say Super Dan on the back. There we go. And now let me get you one more card, okay? So I'm going to get you a bonus card, even though you already agreed to what we did. Let's see. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to get you a cool one. So I'll get you this Houndstone, graded 10. And you like the sound of those clinkings? Clink. Get you this as a junk card, a checklist. Looks better than paper money. Mister, what about my bag, mister? Anything for base set pack? We might be able to work something out, Alex. I just have not looked into your bag in a while. There's no rush. I know there's people waiting in line here. Alex, I know you got slabs too, but man, I got like 1 million slabs. That's the problem with slabs right now. I got a lot of them. Pika. So you're getting the Pikachu, but you're also getting the Houndstone 10 from the new set. He's one of those new Pokemon. Oh, this is one of the WEISS slabs. There you go. And a cheap little checklist. The checklist is probably like a $25 card, but this is probably like 60 maybe, 40 to 60 in that range. It's not bad. So these are both yours. Mr. Slabridge. I got a lot of slabs right now, but I paid a lot of money for them. Boy, did I pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to grade these. I paid bonkers amount. So this is what the trade actually looks like for you now. Trade looks like that. Okay. Very nice. Now I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally do the wrong thing with this bag. I ship it to you anyways. Mister, what does a woman smell like? You know, both the women I've been with actually have smelled very good. They don't have stinky vaginas. They stay very clean. They put fragrant shampoos in their hair. So I've never been with the stinky girl before. Okay, let's see. I've never ran into a real stinky girl. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's normal. Split pea soup. What are you comparing them to, though? Just the girls I've been around, I guess. Yeah. I don't have a very strong sense of smell either, though, so... Actually, you know, I think that I ruined my sense of smell when I was younger. I worked for my dad's woodworking business and breathed in a lot of sawdust and sawdust chemicals. And my dad was commenting how he was losing his sense of smell from it. And I never spoke up, but I think I was having the same issue. Ooh, I like this. Look at this Magneton. Blue poker set Magneton. So here's the current slab break. There's only 10 spots. And the cheap slab break for the dugong. If you smell the fish, run, said an old Asian man. You didn't do my order. You skipped it. What? Okay, let me go back. I'm sorry, Ruben. Let me look at this again. Ruben, Raikou slab break plus shipping bags and slab. So I see your bag, but you know, oh, right here. So I put you into the new Charmander set. And let me know if that's okay. If you don't want to be in there, I can refund you $15 or I can give you $15 store credit. But your bag actually is shipped out. I got the label over here. So you're good. I did get you shipped. If you're going to contact me, do it. I'm about to log off. All right. So thank you, Ruben. Scroll down here. So those are some big orders. Sorry about that, Mr. Kevin. That is why it has been taking a little while. We got some really big orders in a row. And now it is time for the Zelle. How about that? So we have Mr. Kevin Jung, and he says, pack break for Japanese jungle. All right. Mr. Kevin. There we go. Hollows for packs? Yes, we mentioned that. So I'm only interested in holographic cards right now, a little more than usual, because I need more holographic 10s. And maybe like 2 packs of Lost Abyss for your hollows. That's what I was thinking. Just remember, if I open those, they might have nothing in them, okay? So I don't want you to be mad if you don't get what you want out of them. Here's Andrea A. Chavez. Charmander entry. You got it, Andrea. I did Kevin, right? Yeah, Kevin was being entered into the pack break. Matter of fact, I'll contact you now and leave you my number. Sure, I sent you my number, dude. All right, so this is Andrea. Okay, here we are. Whoop. Okay, 2 Lost Abyss in exchange for the hollows. I better mark these. So this is nice because I can go through these and look for cards that can grade 10, and then we would just grade them 10 and give them away. So I'm always running low on holographic 10s to give away. Now, let's see if we pull a hit. If you do, it's going to be crazy. All right. Just 2 packs, though, so you got to be real lucky here. Pack number 1 is cold. And, they are cold. I'm sorry. I'll get you a 3rd one. That was a lot of hollows. Let's do 1 more pack. Feel bad for you. Watch it be a hollow. Oops. Is Hasbullah in the set Mr. has for UFC? Hasbullah, I would follow Hasbullah to the ends of the earth. Still cold. All right, well, you got the bonus pack. Lost Origin. Dude, that set is terrible. Basically, just have to pull the Giratina out of it. Okay, let's see if there's any new orders. I think we're actually caught up. How far are we? We're at 3 p.m. We are all caught up on orders. There's no line. There's no wait time. Here we are. Here's Bellsprout. Here's Ivysaur. Lovely Ivysaur. Here's Slowpoke. Slowpoke, man. I'm a Slowpoke fan. So, for the Charmander break, there's 2 people in. 8 spots remain. Here's the pack break. Japanese Jungle Pack break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 spots remain for the Japanese Jungle break. I suspect this will end tonight. That's the Jungle break. Okay, anything interesting going on in the lists? Yes. See this large sub list? This 1 spot for $10 has remained open this whole time. If somebody fills it, we'll run the large sub list, okay? You guys do that, and I'm going to turn this music up. And then I'm going to step away for about 2 minutes, maybe. I'm out of tea, so I'm going to go get some more tea. All right, I'll be back. I'm back. Almost. Give me a minute. All right. I'm here. I'm pissed. No, I'm not. Wait, what are these dogs doing in my yard? What do they identify as? He, her, she, her. He, him, she, her. Don't tell me they're they, them. Because they're disqualified. 4K stream? Would that make this a better experience? 4K stream? Look at these lovely cards. I call the cops and neighbors all the time. Do you really? He's a snitch! Okay, so let's see. We do have some more orders. Jennifer Yap says Power Absorb, 4 packs. You got it, Jennifer. Okay. Did you see recent Propstein sold the gold medal Charizard in a PSA 10 for $15,000? What? Really? 15,000 AUD. Okay, so that's more like $10,000, right? I don't know how that exactly... Did it really? Nah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. PSA just opened up grading for them again. So, like, the population's about to explode on them. There we go. I would not be spending that much on them. The 29th of March. Let's take a quick look at that. Here. We'll say PSA 10 Metal Charizard. And we'll go to sold. What is this music? This isn't 9 Inch Nails. All listings. I don't see that. I see 2 sold for 9,000. Wait, where was this sold? Propstein. Propstein. I should be able to find it right away then, right? Is it on a different website than eBay? I don't see any metals are sold by Propstein. Maybe it wasn't called metal. Maybe it was called something else. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Are you ready? All right. They listed it under... Oh, they didn't add Metal Charizard to the title. That's silly of them. That's an important keyword. Metal Charizard. All right. They called it the Ultra Premium Collection Charizard. 10,000? Nah, dude. That makes no sense. How does that make any sense? Can anyone explain why that would make sense? We'll call this Ultra Premium Charizard. I'll tell you why that makes no sense, because the population's about to jump on them. Wow, there's like none for sale. How's there none for sale? It makes no sense. There's one for sale from a guy in Hong Kong. 182 watchers. Here it is. I mean, I wouldn't buy that. This one's for 15,000, but it's an auction for 7. No, no way. A lot of high-value sales are people scamming to drum up the price of their collection. Okay, so what he's talking about is shill bidding. In other words, he's saying no one paid for it. If that was true, Propstein will relist it. So you should be able to go back to Propstein and see if he relisted it. If he didn't relist it, then it might have been actually paid for. Okay, so let's see. Let me click on Propstein. Well, first, let's take a note of the number on the card. So the number is ending in 88. Okay, so we want to find a Metal Charizard with 88. It goes beyond shill bidding. Yeah, you could be right. I'm not disagreeing. Dude, he does not have an Ultra Premium Charizard listed. Propstein does not have an Ultra Premium Charizard listed. Nah, his buddy most likely bought it. They take the hot on taxes and fees, but the other 10 they sell now are worth way more. Yeah, so that's possible too. So he could be selling his own card back to himself. That's possible. Here we are. But, you know, basically people are saying they're creating a fake market. For that to be worthwhile... Propstein has to be part of the manipulation, or the guy who's doing it is just losing a ton of money. So presumably he's going to sell a bunch more PSA 10 Metal Charizards after this one sells an auction And so he has to sell enough of them to make his money back. I have a hard time believing it. It might have just sold for 10K for some reason. Could be somebody, here's what I think. It could be somebody who's not, maybe they got a lot of money, but they don't know that PSA is grading them again. See what I'm saying? And so they're just looking at the cheapest one and buy it now and bidding up to that. So that's possible. And they just don't know what's going on. See, we're informed because we were reading the news every day, but every guy with money is not informed about what's happening in the hobby. Here we go, Jen. Sorry about that, Jen. All right, big hit for Jen. We got Vegeta. Beyond Full Power. Majin Buu. Yep, that's the recent drama around sports cards now. A lot of sport cards deals are staged. Cumber and Majin Buu. Power Manifest. Here we are. So what people are basically accusing him of doing is Probstein has a buddy. Presumably it's a best friend, or Probstein is getting paid to do this. And what he's doing is he is taking a guy's card and selling it to him, back to him, basically. So the guy who owns the card bids it up to 10,000, wins the auction, pays Probstein for the auction, and then Probstein just gives him his money back because the whole thing was a sham. And they do that to establish a higher price for the card. They say, well, now the card's worth 10,000. So for that to work, though, I mean, the eBay fee would have to be low enough. The taxes would have to be low enough. Probstein would have to be either paid or really good friends with the guy doing it. I'm not saying it's not happening, but I don't know. It's just a $10,000 card. This isn't like a $50,000, $100,000, $1 million card. And Probstein could lose his position on eBay the same way PWCC did if he ever got caught. So he risks his whole career doing these auction blocks on eBay. He's the biggest one, isn't he? Probstein's the biggest one, I'm pretty sure. So it's possible. I just don't think it's necessarily always the case. Because every time you see a card sell for a lot, you're going to question that. It can't be every time, you know? It can't be every time that the market's getting manipulated. We're superstitious and we're scared and we believe that cards never sell for a lot. Market manipulation happens in the coin and currency market. Also, this just happened not long ago. If you really think about it, with 10K USD, you could buy a ton of the cards and submit them to grade. High chance of getting 10s. Here we are. No, they are not a high chance of getting 10s. The metal Charizards were notorious for not getting 10s. So a lot of them fail the 10. And yeah, so you have to open a lot of them to get 110. I would know because I did open a lot of them. I just sold off a bunch of 9s to you guys. And let me show you something. So I've got these, and I'm going to resubmit them to PSA for cross-grading. So I got 4 of these 9.5s. I'm going to go for it. If one of these turns into a 10, it'll probably be worth the cross-grade fee. Otherwise, they're very lovely 9.5. Somebody will probably collect them as a 9.5. You get it cheaper as a 9.5. But yeah, so these are going to be resubmitted. Hope PSA accepts even one of them. We also have these 9.5 Pikachus. People forget about the Pikachu. So the Pikachu is part of this too, right? He's just as difficult. I think there were like 60 Pikachus graded that failed the 10 before the first 10 came in. Send every metal card you have to PSA ASAP. They could become Transformers. What are you talking about? Anyways, yep. I was very much into those metal Charizards right away. I liked the idea of them. I wanted to see quite a lot more of those printed, but we have not seen a lot more of those printed. Christine Andrews, can I get 3 WEISS Star Wars? Yes, you can. Okay. One, 2. WEISS the audio out of whack with the stream. Oh, so you're saying it too, huh? Well, you know what? Tomorrow's stream will be nicer. If you all don't know, CGC is also NGC. Yes. All right, here goes Christine. Yes, they're a much bigger, more reputable company than you think they are. I like all these companies. I don't discriminate between them. I'm just looking for value. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking for value. Okay, you got Darth Vader. Buckethead. Can you send those to PSA again? Well, I'm going to take them and I'm going to try and cross-grade them into PSA 10s. And if they do cross grade, I can hold them or I could try to sell them, but I like them a lot, so I might just hold them. I'm kind of a sucker for them. Here we are. Darth Blader. Darth Bladder. You know, it doesn't even make sense because the CGC 10 sold for less than that. Why would they bid it over the last sold price of the CGC 10? It just doesn't make sense. Why is the audio delayed for me, says Cheese. All right, guys, let me try refreshing the stream to try and fix it. We've been having a lot of stream difficulties, okay? I'm going to try and fix it right now. I refreshed. I don't know if that helps. Titan Chambly says, kind of scared to do the Hidden Fate one, but I'm going all in. 1 Scarlet Violet. Okay, 1 Scarlet Violet. 1 Crown Zenith. I see that you got a Hidden Fate too, so I'm just going to pull that out too. So there's the Hidden Fate. There's the Crown Zenith. Yeah, Hidden Fate's real expensive now, so it's a big waste of money if you don't get a hit. And oh, that's Lost Origin. 1 Silver Tempest. I like it. I like it. We got Pokemon order here. I need cheese. Are there 10 Beckett poker cards? Yes, I've got a couple of them. I'm not sure if I'm ready to sell them. I think that the problem with the poker cards, they need a little more time to bake. They need a little more time to go up in value over time. So I'm selling the 9.5s rather than cross-grading them. I don't have time to cross-grade every one of these to find out what's a 10 and what's not. So I'll leave it up to you guys as individuals to do that. The 10s I've got, I'm going to hold those and let them get older and more known. And I'm going to use this platform as a way to kind of put them on blast and show people how cool the poker card collections are. Here we are. Just like I've talked about Tops, we've talked about Cardos, Sealdos. So, oh, look at that. Wow, dude. That was a hot pack of Silver Tempest. Rayquaza VMAX popping out with Reggie Lecky. That kind of shut me up for a moment. Oh, I was separating these because I felt that there we go. All right, how about this? What do we got? Salazzle. And Hidden Fates, the expensive one. You got Mew. All right. Luckily, your Silver Tempest was hot, though. Titan Chambly. Here we are. I like those metal Charizards, man. You know what I like about them? I like that they probably aren't a normal thing for Nintendo to print. So I didn't feel like they were going to print a ton of them. But then also I felt like they're unusually difficult to pull a 10 on. So I felt like that was naturally going to keep their population low. Open 4 booster boxes of Scarlet Violet. The centering on all of the hits were so off, some even seemed to damage. Oof. We must have gotten a very good box of them. You know what? I might keep this little box for me. You know, this has been a really unusual case of Scarlet Violet. Every single box of Scarlet Violet from this case has either had a gold card in it or an alternative art or the chase card Miriam. Every single box. I'm not exaggerating. Every single box. I don't understand how a box can be that hot. When we were opening up Evolving Skies cases, there would be a single box in the whole case that would have an alternative art in it. So I'm going to save this one for safekeeping for the future. And that means we have 1 box of this left. I'll put this over here now. I think that they have extra hot boxes. So we'll let that guy get roasty, toasty, hot. Maybe I'll open it up in a video for fun. Greedy Mister is my least favorite Mister. Hey, I sold you guys. So I was aware that it was hot when we started on the first case. I sold you guys 11 boxes of it, and I'm keeping 1. That's not bad. Come on, man. I want some Pokemon. I collect 2. I like Pokemons too. What are you talking about? Mister, you have to give me all the Pokemons. Okay, I think, well, there's no new orders. Oh, here we go. Ruben Robles. What's up, Ruben? He says 5 Scarlet Violet English. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And he says 5 Triple Beat. Triple Beat. We got fresh Triple Beat here. I'm going to open this one for you right now. Wow, the viewer count has been crazy tonight. It says there's 100 people viewing. Like a minute ago, it said there were 180 people viewing. And people have been saying that there's lag. People have been saying that the audio isn't right. So we definitely having technical difficulties all day today. Okay, here we go. We got 5 of these. Happy Scarlet Violet TCG Real Estate. Okay. He says he'd also like some live shipping. Sounds good, man. Ready? Someone on Twitter did a breakdown. SARs are 1.1 box on average. Golds are 0.8 box, 2.1 box. Oh, so in other words, the pull rate is just high? Is that what you're saying? But see, that's right at launch. That's right at launch. I'm just wondering, you know, when they do a reprint of it, will the reprint have that same pull rate? Because I feel that with Evolving Skies, what we saw was the pull rate was decent on the first wave. And then like 4 reprints later, it's atrocious. You have to open so much of it to get anything. They're cold. There's this guy. You seem to be double of SWSH, but it could be change. Oh, this is so cute. What's this guy's name again? The starter name. Quackavall, Quaxley, blah. I got Fuecoco, so I don't know all their names very well. Actually, didn't even involve my Fuecoco. The pull rate. I just hit the like button. Maybe if everyone does that, it will fix it. I like your reasoning. Audio, video still out of sync. Oh, I see. That's no good. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Quaxley. His name's Quaxley. Okay, cool. Yes, out of sync audio would definitely not be very fun. Only thing I can think of look, I'm telling you. This has got to be some kind of influencer box or something. What is up with, like, I swear we just pulled the other golden card. I don't know, man. Either they increased the pull rates to make the packs more generous, or this is like special high pull rates because of the first launch. I don't know what it is. You didn't pull golden cards 2 out of a case? Whoa, way out of sync. All right, hold on. Here's Cyclozar, Dedenne. We're almost at the end of the stream anyways, guys. We're almost at the end. It says we have 124 viewers now. Shiny, did you treat wife nice recently? Mr. Ruben, do you like your pulls? Let's go find your bag. It's a YouTube thing. It's not on Mr.'s end. Right, I actually played the stream on my side, and everything was fine. I watched my own stream is what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will be all better. Maybe this particular stream is all bad now. Koraidon Golden. TCG player had around an 8,000 pack sample. Chases around 1 to 300 packs. Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, 1 to 600. Did you guys go to dinner? So you're just saying that it had almost double the pull rate for the special card. Yeah, I don't know. Pull rates are a fascinating thing. They help us understand how rare something is, but it's so hard to track. Okay, Ruben, let me get you a label. Appreciate the business. Here we are. I'm happy you're working now, Shiny. Is it? It's because it pre-recorded, lads. Not recently, but we have dinner dates at home because the outside world sucks. What? Our city's still, like, kind of not... They were crazy during COVID, but they're not crazy anymore, right? They're just like normal city life now, right? Everything's turned back to normal. Okay, jump over here. We have an order from Cheese, 1 sneaker. Sneaker Bonko. Sneaker continues to be One of the sexiest sets. Don't you eat out? No, we DoorDash. Also, we live out in the middle of nowhere. We live in Lake of the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri is not very populated. The whole area has like 9,000 people in it. I'm getting a few lag issues now and then, nothing major. Here we are. Let's see what we got. Where I'm from, it's always crazy town. I can't relate to that. Here we are. The downside to Lake of the Ozarks is there's not enough to do in the winter. We were talking about this in yesterday's stream. So I was watching an interview with the mayor of Lake of the Ozarks, basically. They have a big project, $360 million project with roller coasters. It's an amusement park. And it's an amusement park with a massive hotel. And they're building it over the next 2 years. And I was looking at new 3D models for it. It's really cool looking. Mr. Cheese. They were saying they're going all out on it. And I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. We live about 15 minutes away from where they're building it. So, yeah, we're excited to see if our property values go up. Cheese, cheese, cheese. You're in this one over here. We think if the property values go up, it won't be for a while. We think that will happen a couple years down the road. Apparently, Lake of the Ozarks is getting very good tourism ever since that Netflix show came out. Because what happened was people came out here, not just for the Netflix show. The other reason was because there were some viral moments out in Lake of the Ozarks where people were partying out here during COVID, and people realized, oh, we could go to some place like this and avoid all the rules because nobody's enforcing the rules out there, the COVID rules. And that was one of the things that shocked us when we moved. Nobody was wearing masks at all when we got here. That was like over 2 years ago now, right? That's like 3 years ago. So we were still in the pandemic, and nobody was wearing the masks in Lake of the Ozarks. So it was really weird feeling almost, because we had just spent the last 2 years in St. Charles where everyone wore a mask. You got people with the double masks and a fish tank on their head, you know, a goldfish bowl. So yeah, it was weird to see people just acting like as if it never happened. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Well, we had a lot of fun. We're at the 3-hour mark. You guys tell me what you want to do. You want me to keep going and wait for more orders, or should we wrap up here? I can tell you the queue is empty. There's nobody ordering anything right now. Shiny, it's been a thing, says Alex. I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night, you fish tank heads. Yeah, I'm just going to chill. What's up, Jesse? Keep going. There's no orders, guys. Or yeah, the line is empty, is what I'm trying to say. The line is empty. Excuse me. Open a vintage pack for yourself. I wish I could. If I did that every night, though, I'd open up 365 packs a night, a year, I mean, and that's unbelievably expensive. So I can't really afford to do that at the moment. Here's what I would say to do, guys. Let's get this jungle pack break done. There's 2 spots left in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'd love to get this done. And after we're done with that, we'll pick a new pack out. The other thing is, nobody seems to want to jump into here, but this is the last spot in the large sub list. So that'll give you a chance into the Gyarados break. So this is the Gyarados large. That's what that sub list is for. It gives you a chance to get into this. I don't know what to order, says Aaron. Aaron, order what your heart desires. I could sit here and do other work. I could sit here and I was thinking about adding magic back to the menu, even though I strongly disagree with them race swapping Aragorn for the new Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings crossover. If Shiny happy, I'm happy. He told you Japanese break. The scary Japanese break. I can repo bags. Let's go steal someone's bag. How much is in the sub list? So that large sub list is $10 a spot. You get 2 out of 10 odds of being added directly to the large main list. That's where you get a chance for the Gyarados. We only have 100 viewers. That's like nothing. Do you guys remember, like, 2 years ago when we'd have like a consistent 200 viewers. Man, maybe cards are becoming a little less mainstream. Let's see. We need another famous person to do a box break. Yeah, I'm looking. I have like no competition right now. That I have no competition. It's just people not. Maybe it's the wrong time of the day, but I mean, we've had nighttime streams in the past that had like a full 200 viewers. I think it's just people probably struggling during a bad economy, and cards were really huge during COVID. A lot of people got back in the hobby, but you know, maybe it's falling out of fashion slightly, and so now you get more hardcore collectors, but not as much mainstream attention. Refresh, Mister. I sent an order. It's because Scarlet Violet is a junk set, says SoCal. Yeah, I would say that Scarlet Violet was a weak game, and as a result, the cards are going to suffer. What I'm seeing from the cards, though, is pretty good, though. Roger, so, like, I don't know about the video games, but the cards are looking nice. So if you think the cards don't look nice, I have to disagree. They look very nice. Roger Gray, 3 new Hololive. You got it, Mr. Roger? And 2 DBZs. Okay, one of 3 of these. 2 DBZs. Mr. Roger Gray. I need a new bag. You got it, man. Maybe I need to go out and find some kind of popular, super cheap card set. Here we are. Toss this over here. I feel like one of the things is all the card sets have gotten so expensive over time. It's because people have easier access to product. It's not scarce out there. That could be a thing too. Yeah, people could just be going to Walmart. That's a fair point. I would argue against that on another hand, though, because I feel like products stopped being so scarce a long time ago, and we would still get a lovely 200 viewers. You know what? It says we have 135 viewers now. So maybe part of this is it's just YouTube being crazy. Mister, do a face cam of you eating a hot dog. Oh, my God. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, Android 21. Ceaseless Despair, SPR. Ceaseless Mommy. Here we are. So nothing crazy in the Hololives. Here's Koit Sukai. You know, it's not just the live stream. I've actually noticed in my analytics that video views on the shorts are down. So that would just be general attention for the typical Pokemon card keywords. So if we open something hot, doesn't matter if you spent money on it or not. If you like to see cards open, you click on the short, because the shorts aren't about card sales or anything like that. But those views are down on those. Here we are. Roger Gray. So Roger Gray. It kind of reminds me how in the past... Oh, right, he said new bag. In the past, Pokemon cards were extremely popular, and then they kind of went underground for a while, you know what I mean? Are you being shadow banned? No, definitely not. I don't think I'm being shadow banned. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I was doing an analysis of all major Pokemon card channels. So I was doing an analysis. There's software and websites you can do this analysis on. And what I noted was that everyone's down. So PokeRev is down. His views are down. Leonhardt is down, which is interesting because the Pokemon card keyword is not down in Google Trends, but their views are down. So maybe part of it is that Pokemon hasn't posted a set where people are like, oh man, I've got to have that card. And then they're like off chasing it. Like, remember when Lost Abyss Giratina came out and he was just insane looking? I feel like sales were crazy during that time period. And that would have been in the fourth quarter of 2022. So yeah, I mean, but I don't feel like the best pull in the new Scarlet Violet is these alternative art Pokemon and I guess the girl cards, but maybe they just don't get the same attention. Leon doesn't make videos hardly anymore. Yeah, and that could be the issue for Leonhardt, but that doesn't explain everyone else. It was everyone, actually. It was me. It was several other card streamers. It was PokeRev. So I researched a bunch of guys and noted that all their views are down. Here we are. Let's see. Wilder Cardano, Japanese Jungle Pack Break. Here we are. They should have done the Magikarp like Giratina, same artist, and with etching MMM would have been great. Here we are. Wilder Cardano. Here we are. I can tell you one thing, rare cards are not coming on the market. It is so hard to find a good card on the market. I check all the time. I just cannot find what I want anymore. It's never there. People have bought up these Pokemon cards and they are hodlering like crazy. So, you know, whether the mainstream audience pays as much attention to the Pokemon card hobby or not, you are not finding. I mean, if a good card gets posted, it's insanely expensive. It's so expensive. I look at it and I go, I don't even want to buy that, and I've got the money to buy it. So the cost on the cards is so crazy right now. Thomas Yonan buying that last spot in the sub list. You got it. All right, easy win for Thomas Yonan. I can feel it. Okay, so now we're starting this guy up here. You ready? Yes, the raw illustrated Pikachu is expensive. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the price gouging in Japan is putting a bad taste in everyone's mouth. Well, you could say that the price gouging in Japan is a result of the extremely unusually high demand. So the demand is not cooling down from what I'm seeing. Prices have not gone down. Rare cards are not being posted. You can't get a hold of Japanese product. It gets canceled. Since the sublist is bought for my order, just toss in the extra abyss to cover the what? To cover the remaining. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you bought, I see. Okay, you ready? Give me a number. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have L12 on 1, L12 on 2. Ah, unlucky. Osvaldo. Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad on 5. Unlucky. Mr. L12 on 6. Oh, there he is. Mr. L12 on 7. Pirates Enjoyer. Aaron Searles. Oh, really? Thomas Yonan. Look at that. People wouldn't fill that last spot in. That was the lucky spot. So L12 and Thomas Yonan make it to the large. The demand is everyone holding unopened boxes for investment. That probably is creating artificial scarcity. Prices go high. No one is buying. Yes. So my theory was that that was already going to happen. So I thought that we would already see this issue where box prices won't go up because everyone bought in, but, you know, there's too much of it printed. That didn't happen. What we found out was the opposite of that. Evolving Skies went to the moon, actually. So it got really expensive. And so that goes against what I thought was going to happen. I'm lucky I bought a bunch because I said whether or not it happens, I'm going to have a bunch. So this is Thomas Yonan. All right, here's what the list looks like now. L12 and Thomas Yonan on 9 and 10. So this is filling out nicely. Cool. The sub list begins again. $10 to get in there. Gives you a chance for the large main list. Cases are better. Boxes are for peasants. So I bought Evolving Skies thinking they're going to print so much of this that there's no way it'll go up in price. And people will buy it and they'll put it in their closet and it won't matter because Nintendo will just keep printing and printing. Instead, Evolving Skies booster boxes became one of the best performing items in my collection. Better than just about all the slabs, better than many of the other boxes, including the vintage booster boxes. I mean, if I had sold my entire collection, every penny of it, and replaced it with crates, pallets of Evolving Skies, I'd be a rich guy now. Of course, I couldn't have made that gamble. I don't know. But yeah, Evolving Skies went from like 140 to 350 like it was nothing. And if I sold every single Charizard that I think is rare, if I'd sold the Dragonite, no Holo Dragonite, if I'd sold all my vintage boxes, I had no vintage holdings, and I bought nothing but cases of Evolving Skies, I'd be a rich guy now. Back when they were 140, I'd be a rich guy today because all that money would have nearly tripled. And yeah, so I'd be sitting on like basically a gold mine. The Moonbreon and Giratina Alt are so hard to pull, but aren't super high priced. Why is that? The Moonbreon and Giratina Alt are so hard to pull, but aren't super high priced. I feel that it's a combination of real demand and a misunderstanding of how hard they are to pull. If people knew just how hard they were to pull, they would never open Lost Origin. They would just go straight to buying him. But, you know, you could get lucky. People play the slot machine, by the way, at the casino. People actually play it, even though it's rigged for you to lose. It's literally rigged for you to lose. You put money in, you hope for money to come back out, and it's mathematically designed for you to lose. So you're saying Rudy is filthy rich. Well, I mean, anyone sitting on a large backstop of sealed Pokemon product is doing okay. I have plenty of sealed product. It's just that that particular box outperformed all the rest. So Rudy was saying he was buying Battle Styles. Why? Battle Styles went from like 100 to 120. You made nothing on Battle Styles. All it did was take up room in your wherever you're storing it. But if you had spent all that same money on Evolving Skies, boom, you'd be rich. So if he had bought only Evolving Skies, I'd be saying, yeah, he's rich. He'd have made a very good move. The scary thing is there's no way that can work every single time. You know what I mean? I'd say start sending alts to BGS, get that black label from a PSA 10. I know Rudy is rich. Come on, baby, give me the Moonbryon. Order an Evolving. Yeah, we got Evolving Skies. You could pull a Moonbryon. He is a $1,000 card. All right, let's see what we got. So we got Chris Acevedo. Whoa, SLAB-AWAY money and shipping have 2 bags and about 4 slabs. Okay, Chris, let's get that. So we've had some big SLAB-AWAY payments come in, that's for sure. Those SLAB-AWAY payments are so quick to process compared to if you spend all that money on opening packs. So he had Ivysaur. Let me go get it, Chris. Lovely. Oh, he's right here. Oh, wow, you got a really nice one. Why did I even sell this? Lovely, pristine Ivysaur. Look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Did you see the One Ring card only comes from the gift bundle? Seems like a loss of potential revenue. Here we are. Yeah, and in my opinion, they're not even going to release it until like they've met their sales quota or something like that. So they're going to say something like, we need to sell X amount before we release the ring card. And once it's pulled, the cost and value of the sealed product drop dramatically, in my opinion. It'll be overpriced at first, and then it'll be underpriced. Because everyone will know that the ring card is pulled. So I think it's a rather stupid idea. They should have printed like 20 of them or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or they should have printed like... they should have just done numbered cards. So they should have done like a pop 1, a pop 5, pop 20. You know what I mean? It's a great headline grabber. But in practice, it's pretty stupid. So let's find Chris Acevedo. So you say you got 2 bags. Let's go looking for them. Christian Garcia. Chris something. Here's a small Chris bag. Okay, so we got a small Chris bag here. Now, if I had to guess, you're in this Chris Overflow box. Chris Abruzzo. Ah, Chris Acevedo. Okay, very good. It's literally the most iconic card since the Zard and looks better. What's the most iconic card since the Zard? Non-foils are only 4,000 and foil ones are like 300. There we go. Okay, I've got Chris Acevedo with an address that begins with 4. The ring is not the only numbered in the set. All right, that's pretty heavy. Well, I didn't think it was the only good pull in the set. I'm just saying, like, the whole, like, 1 of 1 ring thing is kind of like, just feels like marketing to me. I don't feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some manipulation on who pulls it. You know what I mean? I don't know. You think card companies ever practice that kind of crazy stuff? I don't assume anything. I don't assume anyone's honest. Didn't you say you wanted Pokemon to do numbered cards? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not against numbered cards. I don't know if I was giving that impression. I'm not against that. I want to see someone throw the one, one of one ring into a volcano. That'll never happen. Here we are. All right. Yes, for Magic the Gathering. So we got Chris Acevedo. Lots of shipping today, huh? Travis Villardo, one sublist. You got it, Travis? Oh, right. So Travis says he doesn't want this anymore. Okay. The one Pokey Bro. Oops. Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy. How Energy Search and this other vintage first edition trainer card. It's pretty cool. Okay. 10 packs of Lost Abyss. Let's see if your 10 packs of Lost Abyss are as hot as my one Pokey Bro. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 2 years ago, people would laugh at you for saying the Moonbryon would be 300. Yup. I did not agree with the price on the Moonbryon. And part of the reason for that is because I just finished watching cards from 2021 collapse in price. So 2021, Sun and Moon rare cards absolutely nosedived after November of 2021. I watched them all cut in half. And then you got all this modern Sword and Shield stuff. I'm very negative about it. They're printing Vivid Voltage like insanely hard. The Vivid Voltage Pikachu reaches like $5,000 or some crazy amount. And now today he's like 300. And so you see Moonbryon come out and you're like, all right, I've seen the pattern. Modern cards don't do well. People overhype them. Another one, the Pikachu mail guy. Remember that? Mail delivery Pikachu. That was another one. He was going for thousands of dollars. Now he's like 500, I think. So I'm looking at this pattern. I'm going, okay, another overprinted modern card. Look at his population. Go to 4,000, right? I got all this evidence, all this history and experience of Pokemon card prices collapsing because they're overprinted and they're modern. And people are scared to store the money in it. Not Moonbryon. Moonbryon just holds and holds and holds. Now, Moonbryon reminds me of something else, though. So Moonbryon reminds me, scooch over here. Moonbryon reminds me of this card. I'll show you. Ah, Hidden Fates Charizard. So Moonbryon reminds me of this guy because he never really fell back down in price all the way. He peaked at like $1,500 or $1,700, and then he is now an $800 card. So if you told me Moonbryon fell back down to like $800, $700, I would believe that. But I suspect he's basically not going to fall much lower than that. All right, so that's my suspicion with Moonbryon. Your goal now is to maybe obtain like a perfect Moonbryon. I don't know. That'd be cool, huh? That one guy that spent $3K on that special delivery Charizard before it officially released. Yeah. Yeah, people do that and they just lose just tons of money. The Metal Zard we were looking at, remember the Metal Zard? Let's assume that that wasn't a market manipulation. Let's say somebody really spent that money on them. Yeah, but PSA is grading them now. And what are you going to do when the population on this card triples? You know, I really don't feel he's worth that much. He's just another modern Charizard. Now, Bidoof delivery, probably 3K. But of course, again, it could just be a market manipulation. But yeah, I don't know, man. Weird. Here we go. What do we got here? We got Giratina. Okay. Cold. Here's Aerodactyl. Kids these days don't understand vintage. Yeah. They got to turn around and call you a Gen 1 boomer. Black label for a black shiny is really great looking aesthetically. Zard is Umbreon. Zard or Umbreon. Cold. Here's Drapion. Help, he's draping me! Silly Drapion. Tricks are for kids. Well, I'm glad we stayed live. We took a couple more orders. Modern today will be the vintage when they have money. Yeah, but that could take like 10 years, you know what I mean? Here we are. The real question is, where's your money getting the most value from? That's the real question. Travis, Philadelphia. And I will tell you where my money had the most value in the last year. Evolving Skies booster boxes. Those made so much money. In terms of appreciation, I'm not talking about flipping. Like, flipping's a totally different thing. I'm talking about just pure card appreciation. Nothing beats my Evolving Skies booster boxes. They went up in price so much, I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck? How could they go up this much? That means card shops who are sitting on a lot of Evolving Skies, all those card shop owners now have hard peepees. They're very happy with their holdings. Here you go, Travis. Look at all these cards. Hey, look at this. That's a yellow deck Pidgeot. Okay. Shuckle. Couple hollows. Cool. Okay. Well, welcome back. All right, Travis. Only problem, Travis, is we don't have any more room in this box. This box is full. Are any of the box bags in here particularly large? How about this one? Trent Caswell. Okay, so Trent Caswell's got an unusually large bag. It doesn't look like I can remove any bags from the box. Put him in the V box. This is going to say 4.23. All right, your bag's been updated. How much to grade that Charizard? Yeah, we do grading still. It's $13 for express grading. If you order express, it gets graded tonight. Otherwise, it's $8 for bulk, and that can take like a month. So it's cheaper by $5, but you wait like a whole month. Let me put this over here. And I'm going to call this Overflow. Okay, very good. Trent's going in this red Overflow box. I'll send Express, but please take the Abyss V's I had for giveaway grading. Oh, that's so nice, man. Yeah, I've got one of these cards that's going to be given away soon. Let me show you. So this was gifted. These two cards right here, I'm going to be giving those away because those were gifted to me. And you can see that they graded pristine 10. So you're doing that, and that's how I get those pristines to give away to the stream. Here we are, Travis Philadelphia. Giveaway now, maybe? Well, we just did 2 of them, so hold on. So he said take these guys. Did he say the V-stars or just the Vs? So here's the Charizard. Let me have a close look at them. If they got no chance, I'm just going to hand them back to you. All right. Very nice. Let me add them to this over here. The hits I got from the Abyss, so yes, the V-Star too. Oh, that's nice, man. That's very nice. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we really stepped up the number of cards we give away. We'll save these for special occasions because they're really nice. Okay, Travis Philadelphia. Mister, if I send in, you ship back after grading, right? If you mail the card in, yes, I immediately ship it back to you when the grading is over. And there's a $25 shipping fee. So that's how mail-in works. So it's better to mail in a couple cards. There we go. Because there's a flat $25 return fee. Here's Ryan Engel, 1 Jungle Japanese. Okay, Mr. Ryan. Ooh, very close to the end of the Jungle Pack. There's 1 spot left. Looks like there's still some orders to look at, so it might be done. Alex says 1 Evolving Skies. All right, Alex is the last order before the next refresh, so maybe not. So where did the Evolving Skies go? Here they are. Moved them way off to the side here. All right, good luck, Alex. So this set contains a ton of highly desirable cards, but this is Chin Chow. Sorry, Alex. It was just 1 pack. You know how it goes. I thought that was 10 spots now. Maybe I'm wrong. Mister, you should still change rooms even though you're coughing. Here, let me go ahead and recount this. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10. It is 10. I'm sorry. Good catch. It is 10. All right. We finished the jungle pack break. So nice. Open a box, Alex. Give me a number. I sent a bunch of stickers to PSA. None of the Prism were 10 and can't figure out what's wrong with them. Do you know what they look for in stickers? There's multiple issues with the stickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice I almost never give out a 10 on those either. But one of the first problems is they're all very off-center. So centering, you just can't have a 10 on an off-center card. Centering almost always plays a role. So I would look for that first. But, you can have other problems like scratches on the surface, fingerprint on the surface if you didn't handle it properly. Bent corners is a common one. So bent corners, remember, they're square cut. So bent corners is a big problem. Say that to PSA about centering. PSA, they're rough. I think you get different graders, and occasionally a card slips by with a grade it shouldn't have gotten. But other than that, PSA is very rough. You can always lick the fingerprint off. Ryan Shapiro. I feel sorry for everyone who's gone to bed who's not going to be able to watch this. He pulls Parasect. Ryan Shapiro with an R. What is this music? This music's so anime. So now we got to find Ryan Shapiro's bag. I have no clue where he's at. His name does not ring a bell when it comes to which box he's in. All Beckett on the table tonight? Yeah, all Beckett poker slabs. Maybe we should swap it up tomorrow. He's next to Ben Shapiro. I know. Ryan Shapiro. Anyone with the name Shapiro now? Ryan Haven, Ramiro, Ryan Oshner, Robin, Retro, Rancher. So if I can't find him, I'm just going to create a new bag. I don't want to go looking for him for a long time. He didn't have a box, right? No, he did not. All right. We're making a bag for him, a new bag. You might as well put out Ryan Ingle's bag while you're there. What? Ryan Ingle? Why? What are you doing, Ryan Ingle? Are you in the break too? The R boxes are insane, man. They're like the absolute worst right now. Him and Golden Auction's a bunch of crooks. Who are you talking about here, Jason? Give us some details. What are you talking about, Jason? Kevin Zhang, Mr. Kevin. Did you guys hear BGS is changing all quad 9.5 subgrade cards to Gem Mint 10s? This was announced at the Mint Collective today. All quad 9.5 subgrade cards to Gem Mint 10s. I don't know what a quad 9.5 is. Wow, Kevin, that's a good pull, man. You got the Pikachu. That's valuable. All right. Here we are. Very nice. All right. Here's Jennifer Yap, 9.5 on all subs. What? Okay, Jennifer pulls a Rhyhorn. Whoa! I think he's just joking. All right, very lovely. That's the chase. Here's from Daniel Corona to Ran. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, gift to Ran. Seeking. He means 9.5 on all subgrades will change to a Gem Mint 10. All right. I'm a Charizard simp, so I hope the grading goes well. I thought we were banned, Ran. Where's Ran? Here he is. Mr. Ran. There we go. Corner centering surface edges is 9.5 is what he means. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I got the best cards. That's right. Jennifer wins. Ethan Hunter. Okay, Ethan Hunter. Oh, Spiro. Okay. I have to go looking for Ethan Hunter. You know, when the table is overwhelmingly full, it's so much worse to do a pack break. And we have an overwhelmingly full table right now. That's why I'm so worried about the number of hollows in the new English Pokemon set because it's just going to make this so much worse now. All the bags are going to be huge. Okay, I don't see Ethan at all. He might have shipped. Oh, wait, no, that's not his bag. Ethan's getting a new bag. Here we are. People do a thing where they enter into a pack break or a box break, and then they promptly ship their bag because they're around placing orders, and then because they've forgotten they were in the break. Count them as bulk from now on and sell it as fancy bulk. Here's Thomas Yonan. Ooh, Thomas getting so close to the end there. Bellsprout. Okay, Thomas Yonan. Lovely Bellsprout. Ryan Ingle. So Ryan was warning me about this. Do you remember what kind of box you were in, Ryan Ingle? Were you in a big box, yellow box, red box? You probably don't remember. I'm looking for Riley Allen. Not in box number 1. Oh, my dear God. Roman. Ryan something. Ramiro. Small bag. Okay, so it's a small bag somewhere. I cannot stand the R boxes. They are so horrible to have to search through. You know, part of the problem is because the R boxes are in some of the hardest to reach places on the table. They're located really far away, so I just have to stretch to find them. Here we are. All right. The other problem with the R boxes is they're full of old bags that nobody ships. So all the boxes are full, so I'm forced to use the front of all 4 boxes. All right, Daniel Corona. I should go in and just get rid of all the old bags. Daniel with eggs. You got eggs. Yay, eggs. Eggs are healthy for you. Unless you eat too many of them, then they're bad for you. That's what Harvard told me. But I love eggs, so I don't listen. Hey, I just shipped mine. Throw some of the old ones in for me. Throw some what? Thomas Yonan. Oh, he was so close. Oh, Thomas, picking up Nidoran instead. That's no good. I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't know you were in here twice. F. Yeah, you got really close to the end. Wilder Cardona. Well, Mr. Wilder. Picking up Venomoth. Wow, it's so beautiful, man. What a really nice card. Looks decently centered, too. Might be a 10. Let me grab your bag. So, Wilder Cardona, do you have a hits bag? You don't have a bag designated for hits, so it's just going to go in the frontmost bag. All right, cool. You know, we need a new pack break going now. Very dark colored Venomoth. That wasn't just me. I thought he looked kind of dark colored, too. That was very strange. Must have just been how they printed him. Okay, Travis paid for the express. Great. Thank you, Travis. So, what time is it? It's 4:03. All right. The next pack break will likely be a Diamond Pearl pack break. And we'll have that set up soon. But I'm hopping off now because it's 4 a.m. in the morning. We had a great time, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the Friday stream. And hopefully, I'll be able to do a daytime stream because we tried to do one today and the app wasn't working. And you guys are reporting all these lag issues. So, yeah, I think YouTube's doing stuff on their side. See you later, guys. Hey, y'all, no update on PSA yet? PSA is shipping back the 2-year order. PSA is shipping back the 2-year order. See you later.